Hello. Welcome to your favorite Thursday night fashion observing, people watching,
shit talking in a way that helps the people.
Yes,
Program.
show. Mm-hmm. I changed my background lights to red on both of them.
I like it.
They don't look red. It looks orangey. It looks like I'm in the middle of a sunset.
It's lovely. Are you a sunset or sunrise lady?
It's
like we're on a date. I don't know why I would ask.
I think a sunset is gives me more anxiety because if you're awake for a sunset, if you're awake for a sunrise, something has gone wrong,
Like, those are the best nights.
The baby kept you up, or you never went to sleep, or you're doing a walk of shame. A sunrise, it's like, oh shit, the day is starting and you're not ready.
No, I see it like, you partied with your friends all night long, and then right at 4 a.m. you thought, let's drive to the beach and watch the sunrise. That's what I think.
Ooh.
Or else, you're hungover and walking home. So
because I panic, I go, God, I have to do a whole day now, and I haven't slept.
Yeah, that's true.
And yes, hi ladies.
Well, I like your sunset lights.
This is my favorite stream after cooking with Keanu. Oh, thank you, Mint Julep.
I couldn't get one done this weekend, but I'm gonna do it Sunday, guys. So
I'm inspired. Would you feel like I was encroaching if I were to do like a baking stream?
Chrissy, absolutely not. I'll bake along with you. A baking stream.
Yes, come here and do a baking stream.
I cannot bake. You can teach me. I can cook. Baking is far too mathy, so that's not encroaching whatsoever. You need to do it.
If baking is, I basically blew my math SATs. So if baking is mathy and I can math, it's basically retard math. Yeah.
I just don't like measuring. I'm Italian.
You just throw things in.
You must do a baking stream because I can't do one anyway. So
I haven't baked a pie in a minute.
That's so sweet that you even know how.
Yeah, that's how I started doing my podcasts like back in 2018. I would just show up with pies, places, compound, gas, like wherever they would have me. I'd be like, you want an apple pie? Please love me.
Have you ever seen the movie Waitress?
No.
Oh, you need to watch that movie.
Is this one with Maggie Gyllenhaal?
No, that's something about she does own a bakery. Waitress, it's I forget her name, Carrie something, and she works in a diner and she bakes pies, marshmallow mermaid pie. That's her like only solace in life is baking pies. It's a very sweet movie.
It's a simple life. Mm-hmm. Josie the redhead libertarian makes sick pies, like professional grade pies, like very.
You make your own like dough or crust or whatever?
Crustings, intricate weavings. Like she'll weave a fucking blanket on the top of a pie. I don't know how people do that.
No clue.
I used to think you had to be gay to do that. Anyway, tonight we turn our focus into the world of politics, to the Republican National Convention, which started the 15th, this Monday, and I guess it's going all week. It's in the Serve Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The event was organized to confirm Trump as the U.S. Republican Party's nominee for president and J.D. Vance, the junior United States Senator from Ohio, as vice president.
I like it. He got a little young blood in there.
He's 39.
I like that.
He's 39.
Also, and this may be, I'm an idiot where these things are concerned, but I guess they're saying that he's going to announce this weekend, Biden, that he's stepping down from running or something. Did you hear
that? I'll believe it when I say it. I'll believe it when I see it. How should we situate ourselves? Like this?
Ooh, I kind of like this. Okay.
But what if we're missing out the like, look at that. Oh, look at the hat. Okay. First of all, I want to block out the stupid ads that we don't need to see. Let's see. I'm going to just no, that's not good for anyone. What if we go up on the top here? Okay. All right.
Now we can.
Okay. what we see a lot of at these Republican national conventions is I've only been to one of these sort of things. I went to the Turning Point USA event in Phoenix in December, and I'm going to be honest, it's a lot of white people. Okay, it's a lot of old white, a lot of middle-aged whites at these events, and
Yes.
are they the most concerned with fashion? No, they dress
No.
like how my mother and her best friend would dress, which would be like head to toe rhinestones, just a lot of red. Obviously, it's the
Nothing wrong with
RNC.
that. They're having fun with it, I suppose. See,
Loud
and
prints.
I was thinking too. I'm thinking all the women walking around are going to be like the ladies of Fox News, like very
Right,
gorgeous
like
mini skirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I guess it's more of the crowd is going to be more like real
Definitely
people.
the speakers will look like that, the sort of talking heads, the influencers. There's quite a few YouTubers down there. I know Quartering is down there. I think Ryan Kinnell and Jeremy Griggs are down there doing streaming. And I think Quartering said yesterday he might be able to ask Trump a question today. So that'd be very exciting if he's able to pull that off. Very, very exciting.
Very exciting.
Okay. All right. Fealty is saying there might be a better stream. Do you think, Fealty, that they will striketh upon us? Okay. Let's try that one out. Let's try that one out. Because I was using the right side broadcasting stream. Oh, look, there's nothing underneath us. All right.
Oh my God, we're falling.
This is very exciting.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
Here we go.
Right.
Wow. Okay. I want to pause it. Look at this. Remember, what did I just say? I said loud prints, and here we go, right in front.
You nailed it. She came straight. Well, I mean, she looks quite young to even be wearing that. She looks like she came straight from the villages, and not like America's friendliest hometown villages. Golf for free for the rest of your life. That is. I mean, she's trying.
Retired, and it's she doesn't need to. She's young. She's too young for this look. But again, I'm going to give some of these people a pass, as there is a pressure to wear red, white, and blue. So
yes, and not everyone can pull off red. Yeah,
no. I would kind of hate to be there, because I do not look good in red. There's my daddy. There he is.
How's your ear, father?
My daddy. Do you know, I saw a clip of people at the RNC copying his look with his ear bandage. I don't know if
is that disrespectful or like
or awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell. It's gonna be a Halloween costume this year for sure.
Oh my God, yes. It's really easy to do. Just get up 2 pieces of gauze, tape them together, and slide your ear over it.
And wear a suit with a red tie.
Yeah. So is he about to speak? Should we be listening to this?
Maybe we should. Why not? There are no rules. Look at his ear.
There's no rules here.
I have to say.
Okay, Trump, I mean, it's easy to be a man. This is the one thing that is easy about running for president, is the fashion. Is like, all right, it's going to be a suit. And
a tailored suit to you, even if you are, not in the best shape.
Right. Every man looks great in a suit. It covers a lot of errors. Although Trump has lost weight since he was in office last time.
Yeah. I imagine being shot at also kind of makes you not really want to eat anything. So maybe he's lost a few lbs even since.
Yeah. And look, you have the wives in the background here.
Was that Kim Guilfoyle? Was that her name?
Lara Trump, Kimberly Guilfoyle, which I believe, is she Don Jr.'s wife, or is she Eric Trump's wife? And Hulk Hogan is at this thing?
No. What?
I think so. I think I did see hullabaloo on Twitter earlier about Hulk Hogan going to appear at this thing.
For what?
I don't know.
I guess I guess any celebrity that supports Trump. Okay. Did you see Kid Rock being like, "You fuck with Trump, You fuck with me. He's like shirtless on a boat. Yeah.
Shirtless on a boat, shooting a gun at the last container of Bud Light that he has.
Probably.
I love that.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan's gonna speak, says Lord Botha.
Ooh. Wow. Oh yeah, that's
Carlson
him.
was on about an hour ago. Oh, all right. We go. Oh, there he is. All right. So here is Hulk Hogan, who looks great. Like he looks like himself. He looks like he literally froze in time since the 80s.
Botox and a tan, it does wonders.
He is the only one here more orange than Trump.
Yeah. He's got sort of a red hue, which goes with the theme. So that's all right.
All right.
Like a deep red.
Let's see what he's saying.
When I came here tonight, there was so much energy in this room. I felt maybe I was in Madison Square Garden getting ready to win another world title. Or maybe I thought.
Do we think that's his real hair?
It looks
so intense.
It
the
probably
was so crazy. It felt like maybe I was going to press that no good stinky giant over my head and slam him
what
through the mat.
What does it look
brother.
like when he takes the bandana off? I wonder.
What I found out,
think
like does it look? It looks like a very chic mod haircut, or
I mean, look at it. It's perfectly straight. It looks undamaged, and this is a bleached blonde. This is like it should be super damaged from multiple bleachings.
You're right.
And the hair looks really healthy, which makes me think it's a wig.
It's like he has Kim K's hairstylist.
I can't even look at Trump.
Blonde. Yeah.
I can't even look at Trump's face because I'm so distracted by the mounds of bling on the clapping hands in front of him. Look again when they cut to Trump. I don't know whose hands those are, but they're literally covered in diamonds.
I'm gonna give Hulk. I'm gonna give him an A on his outfit. I like that he wore like a punky tee underneath a blazer. I think that's pretty cool. Oh my god.
He's doing the blazer to show respect.
But he's also staying true to himself by wearing
I'm getting confirmation that it is a wig from the chat.
It's a wig. Okay. It has to be.
I'm a man and I wear a wig.
Hi, I'm Hulk Hogan. I am a man and I also wear a wig.
He gained over 100K subs from Trump video. Oh, did he do like a promo video?
So with the power of Donald J. Trump and all
the power of Donald J. Trump.
I like that he's bringing wrestling energy to this.
Like Donald J. Trump said, America is going to be great again.
Oh yeah, slap it to him, Slim Jim. Does he say that? Is that him? Look at the rings.
You know, when I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about how Donald Trump.
Okay, I see a little bit of age on under those eyes, but that's
a little jowly.
How old is he?
How his business was compromised.
Just found out how old is
he. But what happened last week when they took a shot?
Oh, he's disrobing.
He's 70. Okay, he looks incredible for 70.
He does. He looks great.
Look at his arms.
I know. Is he gonna rip his shirt off?
Was enough.
Okay, this is epic. A+. A+.
We love a reveal.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, well, he got the shirt and a tank top. This is great.
Oh wow, he already cut the sleeves off. He's 70. This is what boomers should be erect for this. Like this is he represents you guys.
Wow. I've never seen Trump look happier.
Great. It's campy.
This is hilarious.
He looks great. He's got a great tan. He's got some stretch marks on his biceps, but that's because he was much bigger and like
Hulk Hogan,
but I just in his skin. It's not going to last forever.
Bit of a turkey neck, but he's 70, so it's all right. My name is
Terry Bollea. And as an entertainer,
you know what's funny? If he shaved his mustache, I wouldn't know who he is.
I
Me
tried to
neither.
stay out
I'd
of
be like,
politics.
that's just a very
But after
in
everything
shape
that's
older
happened to our
gentleman.
country over the past 4 years and everything that happened last weekend, I can no longer stay silent.
He's got like pug eyes.
Eyes like a pug? Like a dog?
Yeah.
I'm
Pug
here
eyes.
tonight
Are they like
because I
bulging?
want the world
They're
to know
bulging, but
that
they're
Donald
droopy.
Trump
Maybe like
is a
Basset
real
Hound eyes
American
a little
hero.
bit. I'm not shitting on him.
Pug eyes. Trump looks
And
like
I'm proud
genuinely happy.
to support
He does. He
my
literally
hero
looks
as the
elated.
next
He's like,
president
He's like,
best
good, I'm
thing.
not the
this
only freaking
United
entertainer
States.
here.
We don't need Lady Gaga.
Uh-oh.
You know, guys,
Old nerdy is
I've
a
known
wreck.
Donald Trump for over
Correct.
35 years.
They're over here.
You know, hold on a second. Hold on. I just had a flashback. Man. This is really tripping.
Courtney knows.
You know, the last time I was up on stage, Donald Trump was sitting at ringside at the Trump Plaza. I was bleeding like a pig, and I won the world title right in front of Donald J. Trump.
Eric, I can attest to
And you know
like
something?
that in public. I ran into him at the
He's
mall
going to
10
win
years ago.
in
headband and
November,
everything.
and we're all going to be champions
Wow.
again when he wins. And like I said, I've known that man for over 35 years.
Micheline
And he's always been the biggest
He's a
fan,
little
and he
Micheline.
still is.
and flattened blonde.
He's always told
I don't know
you
if that's
exactly what he thought. And
I
he
see
still
that.
Like
does,
my-
brother.
Michaeline's wrestler brother.
And no matter the odds, he always finds a way to win. And when he's back in our White House, America is going to start winning again.
Oh, yeah.
He seems like he wants to cry. There's a lot of emotion behind what he's saying. That's nice. Yeah.
I really appreciate when someone speaks who is used to public speaking and used to the spotlight and doesn't waver and doesn't have a shitty.
You know, guys, over my career,
voice.
I've been in the ring with some of the biggest,
I used to watch
some
their
of the
show,
baddest dudes on the
the
planet.
reality
And
show.
I've
Where's
squared
Brooke?
off against
Hogan?
warriors.
Where's Nick? I used to
Ooh,
watch
yeah,
that all the time.
savages. And I've even, like I said, body slammed
Actually, I think his
giants in
son
the
might
middle
be
of
in
the ring.
jail.
And I
Now
know
I think
tough
of it.
guys.
Really?
But let me
I
tell
don't
you
know. I don't
something,
remember. I
brother.
think it was maybe some
Donald
sort
Trump
of
is the
car
toughest of them
thing.
all.
I'm not sure. Probably not anymore, but
It's got to be tough for
Trump.
Trump. Like, even though
All
he's
the
not speaking the whole time, he's
the
got to be
impeachments,
on. Like,
the
he's
court
got
cases,
to keep
and
track
he's
of his
still
face
standing and kicking their
Yeah.
the whole
butts.
time. Like, he can't be. They gave him shit because he had his eyes closed during a prayer. The libs were like, "Oh,
You
he's
know, we never had it
sleeping."
better
So-
than here. Back then, we had a
He's
thriving
sleeping.
economy.
Biden's been sleeping for
Strong
4
borders.
years.
We had safe streets. We had
Yeah,
peace
we're
and respect
waiting
around
for
the
him to
world.
wake up.
But then we lost it all in a blink of an eye. Crime is out of control. The border is out of control. The price of food and gas and housing is out of control.
He's talking his
And
Hulk.
the only person
Terry. Yeah,
who
yeah,
can
yeah.
clean this
No
up
one
is
wants to hear from
Donald Trump.
Terry. We all want to hear
Yeah.
from Hulk.
Yeah. Hi, it's me, Terry. No.
You know, guys, I really, really love this country. And
Wow.
I've lived the American
Yeah,
dream.
great outfit.
And I
Obviously,
want my kids,
yeah.
he
your
wore the
kids,
blazer,
and all those little
and of
teeny
course he
Hulkamaniacs
ripped his shirt
out
off, so
there
it was worth
who
it.
live
And
the American
he's
dream.
got a correlating headband,
True.
which I hope Gino is taking note of because he seems
This
to be
November, guys,
moving
Yeah.
towards this
save the
style.
American dream forever.
Yeah, maybe he needs the full headband now. Oh my God, imagine how that would look on Visconti.
You know what? He is starting to get old people eyes. Do you know what I mean?
He has droopy eyes. They're a bit red.
They're like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, like a Saint Bernard. Like very, like yeah, like a
Like, why are they just a little red all the time?
yeah, they're drooping down.
Yeah. I mean, we're all gonna get old people eyes one day. I
Right,
need to like
exactly.
shit on him too much. But
He looks fantastic for 70 years
Trump
old.
doesn't have old people eyes.
He has very
Yeah.
delicate.
Did Trump
squinty
just
eyes.
kiss the air in his general
did.
direction? He just go,
was very progressive of you, Trumpy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president
He did. He went,
of the
mwah.
Graham Evangelistic Association and president of
Mwah. That's a new move.
Reverend
We haven't seen
Franklin
that.
Graham.
Mwah.
Mwah.
I hope this air kiss beats into it. Mwah.
Ooh.
Again, don't know or care who this guy is. Just
Who's
another
this cuck. I'm just kidding.
another. No, I don't like this suit. It has no pizzazz, no fun colors.
He looks like a teacher at Hogwarts or something. I don't like his face. It has nothing to do with his. Yeah, why is he wearing blue?
Yeah, it's like dark navy with a blue shirt with a navy, like a true navy tie. He dressed himself. A gay did not dress this man.
No, yeah, he dressed himself. I almost don't mind his coiffed hair. Maybe if a gay had done it, then maybe it would be a little
very
more kept.
When I think RNC, I think of his hair. This guy also has old people eyes. Oh my god, look at his ears. He's got old people ears too.
Do you know your ears never stop growing? That's the only thing that never stops growing.
Teeth. Like we have rat teeth ears. They just never stop growing.
They get bigger and bigger and bigger as you age. Yeah.
I don't like that.
So like that's why Visconti has such huge ears. He's like 100,000 years old.
No, I never noticed his ears to be big.
I'm just teasing. You don't have big ears. He said, "I can hear you."
I cannot explain why God would save one life.
Yeah, we should have given Hulk more time. We should have given Hulk 20 minutes.
And we're grading on a curve here because these are not women in Moscow. All right, this is the Republican National Convention. All right, so I give this man a C for his outfit. I give Hulk an A-.
Yeah.
And that lady in the print, I give her a C as well.
Shouldn't perish, but should have everlasting life.
Who is this clown?
Found him to be a man of his word. Things that he said he'll do. He did.
Boring. Okay, let's dial it back.
Outside of his family and our
Ooh,
country,
whoever this lady is, she looks
Trump also
great.
has another love.
A++.
Music.
I love
She's
a white
like-
blazer.
A few years ago,
Twin.
he wanted me to hear a new song.
My
he had
one-
selected for an upcoming
And I'm
rally.
one to say this because sometimes I
hear
go
it
through phases
blaring
of shit tons of
in the
makeup.
dialogue.
I think the lashes, bottom and top, and eyeshadow maybe a little bit much, but other than that,
You know what? She's got to have not only like when you go to Blaze or something and they do your makeup for you, like she's got extreme TV makeup on right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it was done for her. Clearly, it was done for her.
It's a bit smoky. Maybe she didn't need the fake lashes, but I mean, she looks beautiful. It's a bit smoky, and she's
is a lot,
naturally
though.
beautiful. So maybe,
That's
or
a
maybe she
smoky
looks
ass
like
eye.
a
I feel like smoke's
that's
about to
smoky.
start coming out of those eyes.
yeah.
Does
What's
anyone
she
know
got
who
on the
this
bottom?
is? She's a vision
That's-
in white, a white pantsuit. And again, as a woman at these things, you can't really dress too fun because they'll send you away. They'll cast you out.
Yes, I love a white pantsuit. Hard to pull off. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, she got the whole. So they probably did camera makeup or what have you. It's just a little much.
Mhm.
I hate.
Yeah,
lip
that looks like
gloss.
airbrush tanner on.
Yeah.
That sometimes, like when I was in one of the times I was at Newsweek, they were doing what the hell is his name? Greg something or other. He's a big shot over there at Newsweek, and they were airbrushing his bronzer, and I was like, wow,
Really?
that's hardcore.
They were airbrushing like
Yeah, there was like a
were
little
they airbrushing
machine that bronzer
like one
on.
of those little like guns that goes like. Zzzz.
Yes, yeah, and I was like, wow. Greg, was it Greg? It was Greg Abbott. Yeah. So
Yeah, I
she
have
may
no
have
idea
that,
who
and
this
they do the concealer. They do a lot of powder, a lot of matting, so because you're up there
Bake
sweating, they
and
don't want
brighten.
your thing to cool down.
It's like drag queen makeup, basically, but maybe a little
it's
less
very heavy,
contour. Yeah. Kind of like when we're at Blaze. Yeah,
Mhm.
they kind of, but they make you look.
Yeah, it is. It's wedding makeup. It's like
Yeah.
it's TV makeup. It's a whole another face you could just peel off at the end of the night.
And then you unzip your skin, and we're lizards.
Yes. Okay, I don't know who this guy is, but look at his fun
Okay,
little American.
I give him a D. And I can't help it, but it's the gobbler, and his tie is weird, and the white shirt no good. He tried to be sassy with the printed tie, but that's why I didn't give him an F. But other than that, and he's got a weird bang thing going on. But
Right, he should have had a gay, like at the last minute, just hairspray back that bang.
yeah, in weird white pants. What is this? I don't know.
It is summer.
Poor,
Who's
he's
this?
probably the nicest man ever. I just shit on him.
Wait, who is this? I should know.
He looks like familiar.
He looks like a lot of black people, to be honest. I don't know who this is.
Is he a comic?
Is it like a tall Kevin Hart? Who is this?
He's got a snazzy ass outfit on, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's dressed impeccably. Look at that tie.
Burgundy.
It matches the pockets. Burgundy and navy is such a great choice.
Yeah, that's it. Those are iconic. It's an iconic color combo.
Yeah,
I give him an A+.
Like, of course, you can't go wrong with black, but if you can look good in a color other than black, I think that's extra points.
Navy.
This looks like Bob Saget. No, he's dead though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was Tony Hinchcliffe. It's like Tony Hinchcliffe plus Bob Saget plus.
Oh my God, he's scaring everyone.
Yeah, look how intense. I don't know who this is.
Okay.
He's not okay. He doesn't have any makeup on. This guy's tie is a little too short.
Oh God.
He looks like a mob boss.
Yeah. Wow.
Good evening, everybody.
All right, let's see.
Hello, nerd.
Tucker looks great. He's fun. He's fabulous. He's young.
He's young, fun, and fabulous. I have to say, the mixing of prints, that's very difficult to pull off. And I do probably a gay did this for him, and he's kind of rocking it. He is. It's weird, but we like it. Yeah.
He's very yacht rock. He looks like he just got off a boat. He's ready to go back to the Hamptons if he wants. He's ready to go to Cape Cod.
Or he's like the funny fraternity brother that's like got a trust fund, you know? Yeah.
He looks like he's the cool dad. He's about to go buy a keg for his son, but drink responsibly in the house, you know?
Yes, and no one drive home, kids. Yeah.
Very Nantucket chic. And Tucker's hair,
the famous escalator
he's
ride
not even
9
that
years
old,
ago
but
until today of Donald
Tucker
Trump's
lives his
public
life. He's useful
been to
looking
remind us
because
of
I
one
think
fact,
I don't know.
which is
It's true to him.
He is
And
useful
the
looking.
hair,
to his
how
people,
way
to
it's
his
popped,
country,
he's
and to
very
no
boy
other.
next door.
That's the point.
He
That's
is.
the
How
only
old
point.
is he?
And another word for this is democracy.
Is he
case you're
50 even?
A little
How
sick
old
of being
is
beaten
Tucker?
in the face with democracy on television. Actual
Tucker
democracy is the property of the citizens of the
is
country own that country.
born in
They're not renters,
1969.
they're
He's
not serfs, they're not
55.
slaves, they are the owners
Oh
of the
shit. Okay, yeah.
And for that to be
It's
true,
got a good Botox person.
their leaders
Not too
have
much.
to
He's Visconti's
represent
age.
them, which is another way of
Yeah.
saying they have to do what the people
He
want
looks
them
great.
to
He
do.
looks like a
Or a
kid.
close approximation thereof.
He does
He's
look
like-
like a
But if they
kid.
completely
He looks like he's
ignore-
giving his
55. I
valedictorian
thought-
not
speech.
just 1 year,
Yeah.
but generationally, say
I
for
was thinking,
50
like,
years, then it may be,
You know,
don't
I mean,
what,
he's
not a
mature and really
democracy.
smart,
And so I think
but
the
he
entire
does
Trump
not look
project,
55. He
paradoxically, is a
looks
tax
like
and
in
enemy
his
of democracy,
40s.
to return democracy
Yeah.
to
It's
the
his
United
goofy,
States. Hey,
cool kid tie
let's pay
and
attention
gingham
It is.
shirt.
to what people actually want.
He is a trust fund kid,
And the lack of interest in that
Is he?
question in Washington is something that
Mm.
ultimately drove me out
but
of the
like
city.
a down to earth
25
one.
years. Lawmakers stepping over the
Like, he has a trust fund,
bodies
he's
of their
just not-
fellow citizens
he's not
ODing
opening it.
on
He's
drugs
not going
Not a
into it.
douche.
to
Yeah.
go cast votes to send money
Yeah.
to some foreign country. Yeah, actually. We've
He's
lost
Alex's
American
father. Isn't that
someone
right?
said that
from drugs
in
in
the
the
chat,
past 4 years that
his
we
tie
lost
and
in
his
World
shirt
War
don't
II.
match. Do we have a feeling about that? I don't
Our
think.
bloodiest
Well, that's
war.
what I'm
No, I
saying.
don't-
World War
It's
II.
hard to pull off, but mixed
anybody
patterns
care?
are all the rage
It
these
is
days.
pathetic. It is
So
pathetic.
he's trying to be
And do you
one
hear
with
a
the
single
kids.
word from
I'm all right with it.
Washington about
Mhm.
doing anything about it? We
It's
know where
obviously
they're coming from.
purposeful. It's
We
not
know
like
the
he was
supply
like,
routes
"Oh
for
God,
these
let me
millions
just
spent
throw
billions
something
of dollars
on."
in prison and jail.
The
And
one
you're
thing
not-
I
I'm
don't
not-
like is I don't like his white
suggesting that we
pocket
use our
square
military
though.
to protect
That
No,
that-
it looks like he
or the
shoved a
lives of
bunch
its
of Kleenex
citizens.
in
No.
there.
That's
yeah,
for Ukraine.
it looks like a maxi
And
pad
it's too much, actually.
just
Mhm.
shoved in
Insulting.
there.
It's too insulting. It's a middle finger in the face of
Tucker
every
can do no
American.
wrong
It's
in
a
my
very
book.
clear statement.
I don't normally
Which is
watch him, but when I do, I'm like, all right.
And that is, we don't care.
He seems
about
he would like be a soft, sweet, sensitive
And
lover.
Donald Trump.
Yes, with he's
Whatever
got
you
very
say about
thin
him,
lips,
and I think
and he
he's a
would
wonderful
just
person. I know
press
him
them
well.
very
By the way,
gently
the
against your
funniest person I've ever met
skin.
in my life. actually.
Just thin
You
lips,
can't be
little
funny with that
kisses.
perspective or
There's
with that
little
empathy.
butterfly kisses right here, like
But everything else about Trump aside, he actually
Just
cares
soft,
because
yeah,
he's interested
your
in the people
head
who
a
live here and
lot.
live here because that's his job.
Tucker is
His
definitely
father's
not the
job,
type
his
of guy to
duty
push
is
your
to
head
his
down.
family.
I know that for sure.
No,
he is not a
he
head.
would
The
never.
president's duty is to his citizens.
Would never, could never.
And he
Yes.
seems to be the only one who thinks that. And in his
Stop
Stop
talking
talking
about
Vice
Tucker's
President,
kisses.
J.D. Vance, he's made that really clear. J.D. Vance, I'll say this about him, is a thoroughly decent man, and I'll just admit it, a friend of mine. One of the very few politicians in Washington who actually is very close to his own wife, which is
Tune
wonderful to
into
see.
our after show called Tucker
And
Kiss.
she's
Tucker's
wonderful.
Kisses.
Tucker's
Actually,
kisses.
But J.D. Vance
The
has
Tucker's
made
butterfly
decisions that are
kisses.
closer to Trump's voters than anyone
Oh
else in
my God.
Washington. Therefore,
I bet
he's
he
the
goes.
vice president.
I
That's
bet his
democracy.
foreplay with his wife is like, "Do you want to be tucked in?"
So I will stop and just
Yeah.
say that. And that is
I'll
what's happened
tuck
over the
you
past month.
in. I'll tuck you.
Since the
I'll tuck
debate.
into you. Fucking kill me.
And particularly on Saturday in Butler.
I assume
think
he's
a lot of
married,
people are
right?
wondering,
And
what
has
is this?
children. I don't know.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
politics,
That's part of his
something bigger's going on. I
brand.
think even people who don't believe in God are
That
beginning to
I
hand
love
shot,
Tucker.
yes,
They
that
should-
did
they should
that,
make Tucker
that
the
got kicked.
actually.
All right,
I'm
I give him
starting to
a
think-
B
I'm starting
on
to
his
think
outfit. I
It's
think.
going to be okay.
A
Actually.
B?
I do
No,
think
I
that.
give him an A.
In the day after the
Yeah,
He took a
it's
risk.
just the pocket
28
square
I
that
like
took it
it.
down for me.
Antifa
Yeah,
came to
I
my
like
mind.
it
without
other
the
than
pocket
the-
square, I would have given.
The Democratic Party's militia.
I'd give him an A
Okay, I was
plus.
at work. It was
I know
obviously
it's a
I was
little
at work. It was
wild,
public.
but
My wife was home alone. They tried
Oh,
to
he
take
mentioned
me
It's a
to
little
his wife.
Terror
wacky.
Rancher.
It's a little
She hid in
radical.
her
Gotta-
pantry. It
my
was on
wife
television.
is
It was horrible,
home waiting
actually.
for Tucker's
It was,
kisses.
I mean, I'm not whining about it. I wasn't getting shot in the face, but it wrecked our day.
I can't wait to tuck her in
And
when I get home
The
with
next
my
morning,
little
we're lying
thin
in
lips.
bed, and the phone
You
rings.
need a
I
tuck
can't wait
in,
to
honey.
grab the blanket with my
He's not
little
like a
thin
regular
lips and
text
then
buddy of
pull it
Donald Trump's.
over her.
She picks it up.
I'll
Hello?
put it over her. I'll kiss
Susie,
her
it's Donald Trump. And it's coming through. I can hear it. And I'm
Her
like,
shoulder with my thin lips.
I kiss
And the
very
her.
first thing
I
he
kiss
says
her
is,
on
gingerly.
the
"Guard outside
cheek
your house."
because I'm so wholesome, and then I go sleep
And
in
she
my
goes,
own
"Oh, yeah,
bed.
so nice.
Yes, my
He
own
says, "I'll
twin
never forget
bed.
this as long as I live." He says, "So there's a lot of hate out there."
My
Sure,
own
there is,
twin
Mr.
bed.
President.
That is
then he
1
says,
foot away.
But there's a lot of love.
He's got an adult
a
race
lot of
car
love.
bed, probably.
And we are seeing that love.
Who is the
And
next
lady.
person?
human
I don't.
love.
Let's see. I don't know who this is. Just a lady in a white button down. Very like
12 years
waspy,
ago,
very
the Trump
chic.
organization
Mhm.
purchased the iconic Durrell
I
rifle
think
bullet
her part
after
is a little bit
so
too
many
far over. If you're
companies
gonna do the
tried
side
Ooh,
part.
and
Ooh,
failed
too far
to
over, huh?
create a
Yeah.
world-class golf
Maybe.
experience,
I think
all
she
while
did
turning
that
a
because
profit.
it gives her a little bit more body,
his
like
keen
a
eye
too
Body.
far over part.
for
It's like
business
her hair doesn't know what to do. It's like, whoa, we're doing this.
Things
Maybe
better.
she's like a scene kid and
Donald
she loves
Trump
like
got to work.
skateboarding. Like in
Yeah, she's got like
Blink-182.
an early
Hundreds
Justin
of
Bieber
millions of
haircut
dollars
almost
Yeah, she's
going
gotta
on.
keep
and
going
his
like
own sweat
this.
and tears into the
This woman
property.
was probably so
He
much
had
fun
a
in the
hand
90s.
in virtually
Probably.
everything.
And now she's like,
and
what has
no
my life
detail
become?
was
But
too
now
small.
she
He didn't just
cries while making
change
sourdough. show.
Carpet,
Yes.
by a fresh
She
fruit
knows
stand.
Ina Garden.
He stripped
Yes.
this legendary
Barefoot
resort
Contessa.
to its
Barefoot
core
Contessa.
and rebuilt it
But great
the right
makeup,
way.
whoever she is.
Very yeah, subtle.
She definitely can't wait to go home and get
He
wine
did the
drunk.
hardest things
Definitely
to
Chardonnay
make
for
it great
sure.
Ooh,
again.
Carrie Ruiz, golf general manager,
He
Trump
also
National
built up the
Doral.
resort's
I think
Oh,
that's a
she's the
full-
golf general manager.
Thank you,
Jeez,
boss.
Louise, that's a nice.
I manage golf. How hard could it be?
He
Oh
empowered
my
us.
God, what an
He
interesting
listened to us,
person to
all of
choose
us.
to talk.
A manager
And he still does.
yeah, yeah.
No matter
I know,
the
what do you
role,
mean?
He asks questions.
She's an
He
employee.
wants
Why not?
different Opinions.
Probably
These
because
are-
He
she,
never
I don't know,
demands more of us
reaches a certain
than
demographic.
he is willing to give.
A very nice
He
character
is
witness.
as generous as he is
Yeah.
He's here
brave.
all the time.
Let's see. Who is? Oh, okay. Is Eric Trump on? Oh, they're praying. Eric Trump is on. I love this tie.
He's got
Oh,
the
how
white, the
cute.
navy, the red striped
father was
fun
here
tie.
watching
A
TV.
plus. A
Whose
plus.
kids are those? They're so cute.
And that the attacks would be vicious.
This tie is
Looking back,
incredible.
that
It
was an
almost looks
understatement.
shiny.
The made-up Russia
Yeah,
hoax,
that's
the
an
sham
expensive,
impeachment, the efforts to
just the
destroy
right
an
size
unbelievable
tie.
company,
It's a print, but
a
it's not
company that
too
I run
crazy.
today.
Then white
The
and
efforts to
navy.
cancel
So he's
us,
wearing red,
silence
white, and
him,
blue, basically.
Yeah.
But it's
gag his
also
free
fun.
speech, and to drag him
But he
every
doesn't look
radical
like,
left
you know, a
courthouse
4th
in
of July
America.
sparkler
To
either.
take his
Exactly, and he doesn't
life,
have a stupid pocket square.
get through it all, and
No.
show an
Yeah, this is a
unwavering
very
courage and
boring
determination,
jacket,
not
and he
just in
zhuzhes it up
public,
with the
but in
tie.
every private conversation
Yeah.
with me and
Wow.
our family.
This
Something
jacket
sassy and
screams
fun.
like a Yale club.
Yep. Everything is
stood
placed
tall,
exactly right.
fueled
He
by
doesn't
my
have one
personal
hair on his
conviction,
head out of
but
place.
by a profound
Right.
love for this
He has
country,
no
This
eyebrows,
man-
but we don't
a
care.
love
It's
for
all
all
This
right.
of
man is
you,
no
the
stranger
American
to the
people.
lint roller.
That man is my
True.
father.
And he's got like
That
the
man
fun
is the
scruff.
35th
It's not a full
Yes.
president and
beard.
soon to
He's
be
not clean
47th
shaven. He's
president
the cool
of the
son. He's got
United
a little
States.
bit of
He
scruff.
is the
That
cool
man
son. I don't know if
is
you knew that
Donald
about him. He's the
J.
one he
I
does like
didn't.
all the fun appearances. Oh my god,
Aw.
look at that little girl. How cute. Oh my god, they're
Oh my
both so
god.
cute.
Oh my goodness.
Whose beans are those? And they're up late.
No. Oh. Jesus Christ. It's like a bread commercial from the 50s. Like
Bread commercial. White, like how we all remember.
yeah. Like
Wonder Bread.
wowzers. Those are some
Each time
like
I've stood on the stage, America has been a dire crossroads.
blonde
In
children.
2016,
Yeah.
many people began to doubt
They're
the
here to
promise
sell you
of
toothpaste.
America.
Oh my goodness.
Our economy was
Oh, they're
struggling,
Eric's
jobs
kids?
were scarce,
Oh,
our
That's
standing on the
cute.
world stage was weak at best.
They're cute.
Veterans were forgotten. Our
Guilty
military
thinks
was
Don
in
Jr. got the
shambles.
better
Our
genes.
educational
No, I mean,
system
like,
was broken.
yes, Eric Trump
Ranked
is
30th
a
in the
tall,
world.
recessive glass of
We
water,
can no longer
but
tolerate
I don't
an
think
inept
he's,
administration
he's not like
that
one of
ended
these see-through
$150
blondes.
billion to
Well, I
Iran,
mean, his
a
eyebrows are
country that
a
chants
little
death
see-through.
to
He could do
America.
a little
We'll
bit, and
witness
he
the
won't
continued
because that would be a
attacks
little gay.
on our
But he could do a
constitution and
little
our
bit
religious
of a
liberty.
dyeing of his
Or see the
eyebrows.
disrespect
He
shown to our
probably
But he
need
can't
to.
do it
law
now.
enforcement officers
He can't do it
Yeah.
now.
being
Everyone would know
disarmed,
that it would be a dye job.
defunded,
So
and
that
persecuted
window
each
has
and
shut.
every day.
He's fine. He doesn't need eyebrows. He's expressive enough with his.
We
No,
can no
he's
longer
Trump's
chant his
son.
words
He
like
doesn't need
Christmas, stripped
eyebrows.
from public use,
Nah.
or the Pledge of Allegiance
He's a little
removed from our
shiny.
schools.
If you
My
think
father
all of these
saw
men
what
don't get
headstone
like
where others
facials
saw
and
despair.
laser treatments,
Donald
you're out of
Trump
your mind.
built
They
the
just
New
do
York
it.
You are
City
incorrect.
skyline.
Yeah, he
incorrect.
could
So during a
use a
time
little bit more. And again,
He
he's
did
probably like
so
doesn't
during
want
a
any
time when
makeup,
businesses
like
were
minimal.
turning
He
away from
probably
the
like
city he
pushes
loved.
the makeup gaze off of
Crime
him,
was rampant.
but
Get
he
out of
could
here.
use a
Streets were
little bit
dirty,
more
but he
He's
had
a
the
bit
right
shiny.
matte and
and he
powder
turned
in his
those
T
streets
zone.
and neighborhoods into gold.
Yeah.
He faced every challenge with tremendous.
I don't think that's a bad looking man. I don't remember what the other one looks like.
Off
But
of me, makeup gaze.
make unhand me, you makeup gaze. All right, honey. Don't blow a
Makeup.
gasket on us. Like Jesus.
You see in the makeup room, it's like gaze, and then
restored
all the
hope.
lady Secret Service from the
restored
other
a
day when he
voice
got
to
shot
millions of
at, like they
Americans
got
living in
fired
New
and now they work in
He
makeup.
restored the American dream.
He's like, want
Under
more
my
concealer?
father's leadership, the
Back in the
economy
holster.
remained robust. Jobs were created at an unthinkable pace.
Unemployment
Fuck,
reached
immediately
historic
demoted
lows
to
across
makeup
all
room.
demographics.
Oh my God, get in the makeup room.
Growth
Oh God.
He cut taxes for hardworking families and businesses. He slashed regulations. We
Yeah,
saw
he's
the
great.
greatest 401k
I just knocked my contact
increase in
lens out.
American
You you knocked your contact lens out of your eye? How did you do
No,
that?
and now it's just floating around somewhere in there.
You know what it
Give
is?
me
It's
one.
because you have the damn
People bought
fan
their
on
first
you
homes in an
24/7.
environment
Your
that
eyes are
wasn't
probably
interest
drying
rates.
out.
They
You're
started
drying
It's
out
hot
your
here,
eyes
and I
with
had
the
to. I
damn
like the
fan.
effect, and I had to poke at my eye because
then-
you made me laugh with the whole.
And then the
United
contact
with the
is
lowest
probably
gas prices in
flying out.
decades.
It's folded over in there. She'll be okay. She'll float
You
back
need
down.
some re-wetting drops. Oh, the babies are getting tired. Look at them.
Oh my God, they are
They're
so.
so-
They are
Oh,
so
they're
cute.
so tired. Oh my God, they're so precious.
They are really precious. Very Wonder Bread commercial.
Oh, I love
My
them.
father made the United States respected again. With the
Let me go
You
fish
need
this out of my
some-
eye. I'll be right back.
A
Hang on.
la
With the
Clockwork
courage to
Orange,
oppose
you need
tariffs
some
to China,
re-wetting
and with the
drops,
courage to
Keanu.
never trade deals that cost
One second.
Americans their
1 second.
jobs.
Oh, she's gone. She's gonna go
He
touch
brought
herself up.
manufacturing back to America. Small businesses
Oh, I'm too
flourished.
little.
He did what
There I
he
am.
promised. He put America first. We were winning.
We want to listen
Donald
to
Trump
Eric.
made America great again.
That's my dad. I love my dad. My dad's great. They're gonna fall asleep. Oh, the little.
But he also
kiddos.
created a movement that threatened the special interests in the political elites. A movement that cast a bright light on the institutions.
He's probably like, how do I
weaponized
have my
against the
hand?
American
I'm gonna
people.
have it like this, like I'm holding a.
You
sword
see it in
gun.
our schools. God bless the moms who fought back.
He's like, I can't do this. I can't do this, but I'm gonna do this. Like I'm holding a coffee mug.
You see it in your workplace. You see it on every news station, in
What?
every
Yeah.
newspaper.
What is this hand
You
position?
see it
he's
in the
doing?
military. The most iconic military installations
He
on
can't just
planet
do a
Earth
fist. He's got to
are
do.
stripped of their identity and renamed. Fort Bragg, Benning, Fort Hood. You see it in Hollywood. You
Fort
see it in our two-tier
Clitoral
judicial
Hood.
system. They don't even hide it anymore. My father has been censored. The former president ripped off to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, while terrorist organizations remain intact.
That is like the Bob
My
Dole.
father has been persecuted, targeted by far-left Democrats, funded by special interest groups, and
It is a
handpicked
politician
judges.
hand gesture. What would
My
be
father
my
has been
politician
pulled
hand
off the
gesture? I'd be like
ballots of
this. I'd be
states,
like,
radical justices attempting to defy the will of millions of
suck at it.
Americans who adore who he is and what he stands for. My father even became the target of an assassin who almost killed America's single greatest hope for our
yeah.
future.
Oof. That's crazy.
To all Americans
Oh,
watching
look
tonight,
at the tired beans.
greatest
Oh, how
retribution
cute are
will be
they? I'm
our
obsessed
success.
with these kids. Oh,
success not just
cute.
for ourselves, but for our grandchildren and our children. Under President
And
Donald J.
also a
Trump, the
great
swamp
photo
will be
op for
drained.
him to be on his
America
lap.
will be respected. Our cities will be safe. Our streets will be clean. We will be first.
Imagine you're like one of Trump's kids and you just like hate public speaking. That would be a real bummer. Or if you're just like, yeah, I don't like getting on stage. I don't like suits. Sorry. Or imagine you're one of Trump's kids and you put those stupid spacers in your ears that were popular during the early aughts, like the gauges. Nobody looks good with that, by the way. And they all eventually
Our
take them
children
out and they're
will
left with a big
understand
flapping
family.
ear vagina
Our
hole.
children will have values, and our children will love God.
Aw. Okay, look. Ooh, wow. Pink, yellow.
Our country
These
will
ladies.
prioritize free speech, respect freedom of religion,
These
and honor
ladies.
our
The
Constitution.
RNC is all about. I lost track of them.
As his son, I've never been more proud of a person.
This one.
We will have prosperity. Your hard-earned tax dollars.
All right, it's tricky to.
I do apologize.
5 days ago,
Uh-oh.
Laura, Luke, Carolina, and I held our breath as we saw blood pour across your face.
Oh,
By the grace of God, divine intervention, and your guardian angels above.
Oh,
You survived.
wow.
Oh,
I'm tired. Oh, is he crying?
that's sweet.
Yeah, he's like, oh, is the camera on me? Yeah, don't look like a pussy.
I know.
Yeah, he can't be seen going, oh, so sweet. 'Cause
But
then Putin
Jesus
will
Christ,
immediately, get
I don't
wind
know
of
if
it.
they think it's like gay or something, but I hope he is in some sort of therapy, and I hope his children are too, because at least for a little while, because that is so
He looks
traumatizing.
good.
He
You're
does.
right, Erica. Like Trump looks
You are the greatest fighter
different.
I have ever seen. You
He's
are
like,
strong.
wow.
You are
I
full of
think
life, and
I
you are
think I got this in the
unapologetic.
bag.
Your optimism is contagious. Your backbone is unbreakable.
Aw.
Your conviction to fight for what is right and against all that is wrong is truly next level.
You know, this started out as a fashion
level.
podcast, but now it's about something much bigger.
Now we're in. Yes, exactly. It's about
The
Tucker's
whole world saw your
kisses.
strength as you stood up.
Tucker's
the blood off
kisses.
your
Tucker's
face,
little thin
and you
lipped
put your
kisses.
fist in the air in a
We
moment
love
that will be
when
remembered
Tucker
as one of the
gives
most
us
courageous
butterflies.
acts in the history of American
Kiss you
politics.
with my
You
little
shouted,
lips.
"Fight!
I'm
Fight!
Tucker.
Fight!"
My lips are so thin, but you love it when I put them on your skin.
He knows God is with him now. Ooh, yeah. Tucker's tender kisses.
Tucker's tender kisses. Everybody
Tucker's
needs
I'm honored to
tender
them.
be your son.
kisses.
I'm honored to speak to our great nation
Yeah.
tonight.
I'll have to get Frank on
You
that.
are a true leader. You epitomize strength. Our country loves you.
Why is that kid
I
killing
mean,
me?
Our country
They also,
appreciates
his
you.
family probably got
Our
fucking
country
pissed.
misses
You
you.
know what I mean? Like,
And on
once you get
November
over the
5th,
initial,
our country
oh
will
my God, he
re-elect
got
you
shot
as
at.
the 47th
I bet they
president
got
of
fucking
the
pissed,
United
like the rest of us
States
did.
of
Like,
America.
how did the Secret Service let this happen? Like, how did we even get
Honestly,
close to this?
Good night, Milwaukee.
it's really so bad. It really is.
God bless you all.
And despite, like, you know, Trump's got to probably thinking, like, who can I trust? Who can't I trust? And all the while he's got to have this
Yeah.
face of, you know, like, he can't seem frazzled or rattled by anything. He still has to remain calm and, like,
Right. It's insane. And I just think, God. I just think about his damn kids. Like, oh my God. I'd
Yeah.
be like, please never get on stage again, for Christ's sake, please.
look at the
But they're all
band.
strong.
It's like
Yeah.
one guy, the keyboard's like, you know what? I'm going to stand out. I'm going to wear purple. Fuck you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
you
the
said all black.
keyboardist.
I know we said all black. I know we agreed on that. I know that the guitarist is gonna wear a cool skinny jean, but fuck it, I'm wearing purple. You know, it's
He's
my
like,
day
I
too.
want a burgundy moment, and none of you can play the piano, can you? So I will
Oh,
do
look
as
at
I
this guy.
wish.
He's gonna. None of you can play the damn. Try to play the keyboard. Try to do this without me.
You try.
See that lady in the purple top? She's wearing a purple sweatsuit. It's all sparkles. It says Ultra Mega. That's what I came here to see. And the guitarist guy's got his phone zoomed in on his hands. I don't know, he's just recording his hands playing on his guitar.
Oh.
Ooh, there's Hulk and little Hulk. Is that his wife? I don't know what that is.
I don't think he's with Linda anymore.
Linda
I really
Hulk?
watched that show a lot. I don't think he's with Linda anymore, no. I think she's with somebody much younger. That might be the new Linda of sorts.
You know, now that I've seen some of these other people, these old band guys like look pretty good.
They do. That look. Oh, he's got a velvet blazer on.
Yes, this is what I'm
I
talking
like
about.
that.
If you're
That's
gonna
cool.
do black or a dark color, like you can still have a little flair.
Jazz it up a little bit.
Look at the people with the cheese hats in the front there in the Wisconsin section.
Oh, it's because it's Wisconsin. God, what a bunch
yeah,
of
look at that
nerds.
Ultra Mega. Look at this sparkly. That would be me if I were there. I would be in this
I missed
sparkly
it.
purple. Now the
Who
other
are
day
these men?
was very funny when the teleprompter broke and the band was forced to play what song was it for 20 minutes straight.
Like Freebird? Oh, it wasn't one 20-minute song. It was.
It kind of was. It just would loop over and over again. Like they just be like, hit it again, Sam. They just kept playing the same song.
Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day. Long song.
Oh, what was it? What was it? Someone in the chat would remember. They probably never played together before. You don't really? You think this band is not like the RNC national band?
They all look like brothers. Like, are they, or are they? They can't be just like just musicians they brought together. They've got to be some kind of band, right? Well, there's no name of them up there. So.
Yeah. Okay. So are they? Is this a band or is this just a slapped together band?
Why would they do that? There's got to be one Republican band out there. You might not get,
right?
you know, you might not get the Stones, but you might get the Pebbles or whatever. I don't know, whoever these people are.
The Rocks.
The Rocks, yes. Look, he's cool. He's hip. He's got bracelets on, like Gino.
Yes, that's how you know someone's cool.
Yeah,
Doesn't Gino
layered
have
bracelets. He always has bracelets.
Bracelets make me anxious.
What's anxious?
Bracelets. Bracelets give me anxiety. I can do a watch if I'm on stage, but that's it. One time I was performing and I had like a nice bracelet of like gemstones or something. I think it was like, I don't know, rose quartz or something. And I gestured during a joke and I flung the bracelet off and it shattered and the beads went everywhere. That's it. I'm done with bracelets. I'm done.
One time I was in a play and I crossed my legs really fast and my shoe, my high heel, flung out into the audience. And I just had to just continue on as if nothing happened.
What?
One heel on. No, how could I go get it? That wasn't in the lines.
Oh, look at her. Ah. There she is. Miss America. Look at her hair. It's perfect.
Oh, Chrissie, she's wearing a poplin.
It's a poplin. Or is it a peplum?
A peplum, a poplin, same. She is the most stunningly beautiful woman.
I'm out of breath from gasping. Her hair. I want my hair to look like that.
I know.
Wow, she's beautiful. Why does anyone even bother when there's women who look like this?
She's genetically blessed. And also,
she is.
I'm assuming a bit of skin treatments and Botox, but not too much.
Oh, yeah. She's got help. Yeah, she's not like scrubbing a toilet. You know, she's not doing things that take away from your beauty.
Right.
Her teeth. Oh, look at her teeth.
How old is she, I wonder? Why do I keep asking these things? Let me look it
Let's find out.
Melania Trump. How old?
54. She's younger than Tucker. Oh, she is. Wow, she was born in 1970. Wow,
yeah. She looks about, not even 40 years old. It's like preserved in time.
Oh my God, 54. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan, you are now promoted. Someone give this man a wrench.
Ryan Bannon.
Ryan Bannon, Chatter of the Year Award.
She is quite posh.
Trump Tower. We should go to Trump Tower one day if we ever go back into the city. Or if I ever go back into the city. You guys live there. But
I've been to Trump Tower a time or two.
I'm told that there's a very cool bar inside Trump Tower. Like a cool Trump
I've gotten
bar.
wasted there many a time, actually.
Oh,
okay, not many a time. Maybe like 3 times. Yeah. It's not that cool. But you can see the escalator where he came down and was like, hello. And there's always there's a store in there too where you can buy all sorts of Trump shit.
Yes.
Love it.
You perform a
So,
great
Ed
And there's always
Koch.
a Trump impersonator outside. They are reporting Joe Biden.
I
stepping
miss
down.
the
Oh
old
yeah.
New York.
Trump was the toast of the town.
Dreams
Mm.
Lunatic, they are reporting Joe Biden is stepping down. Wow. What are they
I
going
saw
to
that.
do?
He was becoming
What
This
are
was
they
their
gonna
plan. They were
do?
going to assassinate. They were going to assassinate Trump, and then Biden was going to step down.
am tired of seeing what's happening with this country.
Well, then what?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like kings and
Yeah, oh my God! Look at Oprah. Who no one's had more work done than Oprah. Holy cow!
Oh my
She was a
God.
moose. She's literally a moose here, and they turned her into a woman.
And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined. I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people. I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off.
But who would
Yeah.
ever run for president and leave such a glamorous life? Appearances in movies, best-selling books, a widely popular
Home Alone
TV
too.
show.
All alone.
But for Donald J. Trump, the calling to save his
He's
country
always
was
on the
even
phone.
stronger. The mission, more important. The number of Americans being left behind, too large. And so, in Donald Trump fashion,
Oh yeah,
he
that the
announced
bar
he was
is
running
like
for
right
president.
there. You
In
can
it to
see
win.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he
So
did.
what happened? He announced he was running for president while he was going down the escalator.
Well, I think he announced, and then people crowded around, and then he cascaded down the escalator. I guess that's what the bartender said. Or
Okay,
something.
because somebody made it
That's
sound
why.
like he's on the escalator, like I'm running for president.
By the way, I'm running for president, everyone.
Did everyone hear me? Running for president.
First up, the Trump tax cuts.
First up, tax cuts. Jedi Master clap them cheeks. These people dance like acolyte witches chant. Aw. I understood that reference.
Oh,
Carmen Smith-Studer. Thank you for the orange boy. RNC, I'd rather listen to y'all. Haha. But seriously, I did listen to Tucker Carlson, and he did a fantastic job. Hugs to both of you from Texas. Thank you, Carmen. I miss you.
Love you. Miss you.
I gotta find the journal you gave me. I gotta look for it.
I have it right here. I always do. I put all my wedding stuff in it. Got a steez.
Oh, wow. Okay, I lost mine. Ryan Van
you
says, I gotta wonder where Hulk Hogan was on the RNC celebrity speaker list, well below Clint Eastwood and just above Rob Schneider. I don't know. I think he's cool.
No, that was
I think Trump looks so much. Doesn't Trump look a million times better in a red tie than he does in a blue tie or any other color tie?
He sticks with what like his thing is, you know. So that's why I think it works for him. He also looks much better now than he does in any of these videos. Or
yeah,
he has lost a few lbs, I guess.
I like how long his tie is. It's like the penis of the suit, the tie. It's thick, it's long, it's dangling down.
It is very boy run media. Maybe that's what it's supposed to represent.
It is.
So Billy Joe Armstrong wears a very thin tie. They're very liberal, but I love Green Day. I would never shit on them. But
hey, what's up, world leaders? Look at my long, thick tie. Okay, it's swinging between my legs. Get a load of this.
Exactly.
I'm hitting.
Bigger than
I'm
my
whacking it
dick.
against things. Yeah. Let's see your tie. Huh?
Yeah.
Putin. Kim Jong Il.
Do you own a tie? No.
Do they let you have ties in North Korea?
Have you ever been to a Neiman Marcus? No, I'm sure you haven't.
Do they let you have malls in North Korea? Yeah, Trump looks the best he's ever looked. He
Yeah,
must
he
have
does.
had a little bit of tasteful work done.
Well, I'm sure Melania was like, "You need this, Donald. The eyes are sagging.
Donald, we need to take up your ball sack eyes."
What are we thinking? I'm positive they give the president of the United States Ozempic. You know, I mean, he must be on Ozempic.
You know, Ozempic gives forever diarrhea, and he doesn't need that. He doesn't have time for that.
Or maybe not exactly, or else maybe he would have shit his pants when he was when bullets went careening onto his ear.
Right. Oh, it's Kid Rock.
Oh yeah, see, there's the kid. All right, this outfit. I wonder. It's very rock star. It's very Kid Rock. I'm gonna go ahead and
say unintelligible screaming.
Oh.
Okay, I find this a little cringe.
I don't know if I know one Kid Rock song.
Look at all the squares in the audience trying to be cool and like.
Yeah, I know they're like.
They're hopelessly square.
Yeah, that's the problem. Not like the coolest bunch of people, but
they're not. They're not known for being cool. I wonder if similarly, if Kid Rock has hair just attached to a hat, like if that is that even his real hair?
Yeah, I know. Maybe all these men do this. Same with Bret Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never know.
I love his jacket though. That's really nice.
It looks very nice.
Oh,
yep. Real leather, probably All Saints leather bomber jacket.
Ooh, this is. Every man should invest in every person I think should invest in like one nice leather jacket.
Yeah. I love a man with a bandana hanging out of his back pocket for some reason. Why is it there? We don't know, but it's there.
Well, the bandanas during the 70s used to signal to the gays what kind of gay they were. If they were like an on top gay, an on the bottom gay, an otter, a seal, a bear. AIDS, no AIDS, poppers. The colors.
Poppers. Poppers are
poppers.
A drug that opens up your butthole.
Yeah, your butthole yawns. Your butthole goes. Let's do this. I'm tired.
Yes. It does the anti-Tucker butterfly kisses.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, what does an American flag bandana in your back pocket signify? And I love a man that like doesn't care if like his shirt's a little too short when he lifts his arms. Like I think, yeah. I don't
did
find
he just have like? Did he just have like a little moment?
A little bit, but he's in great shape, so I'm all right with it.
Yeah,
he's
like thin. He's thin and fit, like
Yeah, he's got a point. He's one of those pointy faced men. They're calling him. They're all the man. He's a rodent man. Kid Rock is a rodent man, just like Harry Styles. So, and like Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, same deal. He's a rodent man, which is a compliment somehow.
I like that necklace. Like it's he's not like he's trying to look black or something, but it is a little bit of bling.
It's rock star. They're both they have a lot. What did Kanye say? Rappers, we are the new rock stars. Okay.
I love Kanye.
They like their bling.
Whatever
they like their adornment.
He's got a fun little eagle belt buckle there.
Yeah.
It's bedazzled.
Yeah.
He's probably sweating.
He's got his aviators on, and he's got a blue feather on his hat. Yeah, all right.
Ooh,
I'm okay with
I wonder what that signifies.
It signifies that he was in the movie Joe Dirt.
But yeah, the pants fit him.
Yeah,
it's all black, but fitting well, and he's got some accessories.
Yeah. What are his songs? Is he a rapper? I guess kind of.
He's like, I don't know, like Eminem. He's like a rapper but white. No, he's more rock.
He's like hype. He's like a hype man. He just went out there and shout things.
My name is Kid. That's him.
Oh, back to these boring old fogies.
Back to these golf club stiffs.
I know.
They're like, hold
they
on.
Look like they get together once a week in their garage.
Yeah.
Like just for
like,
fun.
Hold on. I got to take my back pill.
My back pill. I got a new liver
dropped
spot
it.
today.
I dropped it and kicked it into the audience. My pills, no.
Oh no! Could you please get me my back pill? And I'm gonna have to
I need them. I'm gonna spasm. Look at this guy. Yes, he's like, I am the only black guy here. Yes.
They pinpointed the one
There's a lady
black
with the
man.
print.
Oh, there's a black lady.
The lady with the print must know somebody. This is the second time they put the camera on her.
Yeah, or maybe she's just sassy. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
That looks like a tarp on her. Not good.
tarp.
But yeah.
Speaking of tarps, we went out to dinner for like the first time in a minute, and I am now in a deep depression with the state of what clothes don't fit me.
Chrissie, you're gonna bounce back, and you don't look
I put on
bad.
an outfit. I said, Frank, how does it look? He says, you look like a mom.
I would really say that to me ever again, and
a single tear streamed down my face.
I know I would literally cry myself to sleep. I'd be like, never mind, because of course you're a MILF. He should have said MILF. Boys don't know how to compliment.
I went back in, I changed, I put on a thong, and then I stretched it all the way above my head.
Put it.
Would a mom do this?
Yeah, see, this is in between my cheeks, don't you know?
So now I have to do a complete closet revamp, a complete overhaul. I need to figure some things out.
In the blink of an eye, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, now I'm normal again." But you still don't even look bad. You still thin head, still thin arms and legs, and you just have huge boobs filled with milk.
I'm just in my cow era.
What did you just call it? What
Okay, so
era?
this is Dana White. He needs to have an open collar to make room for his yelling. And what? Cow?
Am I
I think it's
glitching
a
or
cow.
are you? Hang on, sorry.
Because I've been friends with this guy for 25 years.
Maybe it's me.
And for the
No, I
people
think
who
we're good
know
now.
me, they'll know this is true. I just want to make something very
Okay,
clear.
Dana White looks like at
Nobody in
any
the
moment
Trump
he will have a
campaign
heart
has
attack.
ever
He will
told
have
me what to
cardiac
say.
arrest.
Nobody
His name
tells
is
me what to
Dana
say,
White?
and I'm nobody's puppet.
Isn't that a
Yeah,
another-
he's he is the UFC guy,
And I'm not
head
touching
honcho.
Isn't that a
what to think.
comedian too?
I'm telling you what I know. And I know
No, you're thinking of Dana
President Trump.
Carvey.
That's it.
I know
Okay.
President Trump
See,
is a fighter.
stupid.
I've been saying this since 2015.
And also he like looks
Now,
like
look
Joe
at what's
Rogan.
happened over the last 10 years. We have all seen it with our own
But
eyes.
he's got to do tie. He's got
I'm
to
in
do
the
open
tough guy
neck, no
business,
tie,
and
because
this
his
man is the
throat
toughest,
needs
most
room to
resilient
like
human
pulse,
being
and he's like,
that I've
he's,
ever met in
he's
my
like,
life.
ah, he's so
vein.
tense.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's on roids.
The higher the
I
stakes,
don't mind
the
the
harder he
outfit. I
fights.
think that's
And
pretty
this
cool.
guy
I'm all right
never,
with
ever
it,
gives
especially
Yeah.
if you have a big, thick
So
neck.
right here, the
A
answer
fitted
is in
jacket.
President Trump's
It's
text.
tapered
And I quote,
in. It's buttons.
"Fight for our country."
I like that. He's trying
I
to
know why he's
wear
running
something
for
fitted.
president again.
He
Why
could
else
jump on a jet
would
ski
he
Dana-
do
in Miami and
everything
be
he's dealt
fine.
with just to get back here?
He also
We
has
all
like
know
a
he doesn't
slap
need this.
fighting
This guy's
show.
got a great life. He has a
Slap
beautiful
fighting,
family,
where you
and
just
he has
slap
achieved
people as hard
Yeah,
as
he
you
also
can.
slapped
could possibly achieve in
He
life.
slapped the daylights
I
out of his
know
wife, I think, like
President
last
Trump is
year.
literally
It was
putting
at
his
around
life
the
on
same
line
time that he
for
was
something
debuting
bigger than
his
himself.
slap
And
fighting
he's
show.
willing to risk it all because
On
he
the
loves
show, she
this
agreed to
country.
it, or just like
No, just like separately in their own life. I think it was like footage that they caught by
And I know
mistake,
he
some
wants
box
what's best
somewhere
for
at
the
some
American
event.
people.
okay,
All
well then that guy's an
American people.
asshole. I
know
I
he's
give
running
his
for
Yeah.
outfit an
president
F.
to save our American
Maybe
dream.
he
Yeah.
slapped her.
I'm living the American
He's
dream.
a
Okay,
slapper.
yeah.
I know the American dream is
Control
very
yourself,
real.
Dana.
Whether you were born
Jesus.
in this country
Yeah,
or
like
came here from
you're like a
someplace else,
woman.
this is the last real land of opportunity.
Yeah, he owns UFC. He's probably a bajillionaire.
President
He
Reagan once
slapped
said,
his wife.
government's
That's
first
horrible.
duty is to protect
Slapped
the
her.
people,
Slapped her
not
like he
run
does,
their
like he
lives.
slaps her
And
every
if you're
day.
buried in
And like it was
government red tape,
her
how will
his
you
wife
ever
was just
start
like,
your own
okay,
business?
time for my
Okay.
daily
Struggling to pay
slapping.
your bills?
Oh my God! I'm glad you're bald and you lost all your hair. Then why would they have this man speak? What the hell?
I don't know because he's Dana White.
I know that President Trump is fighting.
He's probably mad his name is Dana. He's trying to be a man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's Whitney Bitch says it was on vacation. She was drunk as fuck and wouldn't stop trying to fight him, so he slapped her. Okay, then they both need help and maybe a little bit of couples counseling.
When he was in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
In my mind, the choice is clear.
Ooh, Dana
But
gets
this election,
years
we
for
all
his
get to choose.
background.
I know
Years.
I'm going to choose strength and security. I know I'm going to choose opportunity and prosperity.
He,
I know I'm going to choose
eloquent
real
speaker when you say
American
"Amana."
leadership and
I'm
a real American badass.
I'm fitting.
He's worried.
And
God
I'm
bless
not
America,
telling you
family,
what
and
choice
community.
to make.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not
thank you,
telling you what to
TJ.
think. I'm telling you what I know. I know America needs a strong leader, and the
Night owl.
world needs a
Woo,
strong
woo.
America.
Woo!
I know
Let the haters
Donald J.
rage
Trump
all they
is
want,
the
but
best choice
I'll always
for
be
president
convinced
of the
that when all
United
is said and
States.
done, these two
My
beautiful
fellow
ladies are a couple of
Americans,
kind-hearted,
it is my
down-to-earth
honor
people.
to introduce the 45th
Night
and soon
owl.
to be 47th
$50
president of the
for
United
you.
States, Donald J. Trump.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Giving you
I'm envisioning a
butterfly.
cute little barn animal. Goodbye. I'm gonna go slap my wife.
And Tucker gets great kisses. Tucker butterfly kisses. Tucker and his thin lips, put them on my skin.
Tucker kisses.
My dad's here. Look at him. I used to
yes,
have to
my
program
dad's
hundreds of
faster.
fireworks shows to this song. I still hate it. Hi, Tom.
That's awesome. I want to know all about firework choreography. That's fascinating.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Thank you very, very much. Wow.
All right, let's listen to Daddy.
Thank you, Dana.
Oh, Erica, thank you for the fitty. I'm thankful to share this
Thank you,
moment.
Kid
Aw.
Rock, sometimes referred to as Bob. And thank you, Lee, right from the beginning. Thank you very much. What a talent. What a beautiful, beautiful soul. Thank you. Friends, delegates,
flanking him.
and fellow citizens, I stand before you this evening with a message of confidence, strength, and hope.
How's your ear,
4
Trump?
months from now, we will have an incredible victory, and we will begin
How's your ear,
the 4
Daddy?
greatest years
Let me kiss it
in
better.
the history
Mwah.
of our country.
Here.
Together,
you
we
can have
will
my
launch
ear.
a new
I don't
era
need
of
it.
safety, prosperity,
Nibble
and
on it
freedom
like Tucker.
for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. The discord and division in our society must be healed. We must heal it quickly.
Quickly.
And I guess
As
out of respect, we
Americans,
got to give
we are
him an A+
bound
for
together
his
by
outfit.
I love when he
single
shows his
faith
bottom teeth.
and a shared destiny. We rise together
Oh, yeah.
or we fall apart. I am running to be president for all of America, not half of America, because
Huh?
there is no
He's crying.
victory in winning
Is he crying?
for half of America.
Is he crying?
I think he might
So
be
tonight,
sweating.
with faith and devotion, I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States. Thank you.
Oh,
I wish his ear bandage was like American flag printed.
I know. Couldn't they jazz it up a little bit? For Christ's sake. Who's that lady? Is that his wife?
Trump sandwich? All right, Trump sandwich. We're doing a Trump sandwich.
Oh, we're doing a Trump sandwich.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh,
He's like Madonna, and
Thank you very
you're
much.
like Britney, and I'm like Christina.
And we will do it right. Gonna
Have
do
you
it
made
right.
any more?
Let me begin this evening by expressing my gratitude to the American people for your outpouring of love and support following the assassination attempt at my rally on Saturday. As you already know, the assassin's bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking my life.
Oh my gosh.
So many people have asked me, what happened? Tell us what happened, please. And therefore, I will tell you exactly what happened. And you'll never hear it from me a second time because it's actually too painful to tell.
That's horrible.
It was a warm, beautiful day in the
But now I'm
early
going to
evening
tell it.
in Butler Township in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
I'll be the sign language woman.
Music
Yeah.
was loudly playing, and the campaign was doing really well. I went to the stage, and the crowd was cheering wildly. Everybody was happy. I began speaking very strongly, powerfully, and happily because I was
It's basically sign
discussing
language.
the great job my administration did on immigration at the southern border. We were very proud of it.
Immigration is just someone's swimming.
Behind me and to the right was a large screen that was displaying a chart of border crossings under my leadership. The numbers were absolutely amazing. In order to see the chart, I started to, like this, turn to my right and was ready to begin a little bit further turn, which I'm very lucky I didn't do, when I heard a loud whizzing sound and felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear. I said to myself, wow, what was that? It can only be
I
a
don't mean to
bullet.
laugh.
And moved my right hand to my ear, brought it down. My hand was covered with blood, just absolutely blood all over the place. I immediately knew it was very serious, that we were under attack, and in one movement proceeded to drop to the ground. Bullets were continuing to fly as very brave Secret Service agents rushed to the stage, and they really did. They rushed to the stage.
Except for the women. They took their time.
I think they were doing the best.
These are great people at great risk, I will tell you, and pounced
Look, it is.
on top of me so that I would be protected. There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet in a certain way I felt very safe because I had God on my side. I felt that.
What Erica said.
Yeah, something. Jesus God.
The amazing thing is that prior to the shot, if I had not moved my head at that very last instant,
That's what creeps
the
me out.
assassin's bullet would have perfectly hit its mark, and I would not be here tonight. We would not be together. The most incredible aspect of what took place on that terrible evening in the fading sun was actually seen later. In almost all cases, as you probably know, and when even a single bullet is fired, just a single bullet, and we had many bullets that were being fired, crowds run for the exits or stampede, but not in this case. It's very unusual.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have goose flesh.
That's a great
I know.
photo.
This
Me
massive
too.
crowd of
know.
tens of thousands of people stood by and didn't move an inch. In fact, many of them bravely, but automatically stood up looking for where the sniper would be. They knew immediately it was a sniper. And then began pointing at him. You can see that if you look at the group behind me. That was just a small group compared to what was in front. Nobody ran, and by not stampeding, many lives were saved. But that isn't the reason that they didn't move. The reason is that they knew I was in very serious trouble. They saw it. They saw me go down. They saw the blood and thought, actually, most did, that I was dead. They knew it was a shot to the head. They saw the blood.
Oh, God.
And there's an interesting statistic. The ears are the bloodiest part. If something happens with the ears, they bleed more than any other part.
Ears are the
of
window
body.
to the soul.
For whatever
Yeah.
reason, the doctors told me
They're
that. I said, why is
they're the
there
nipples
so
of
much
the
blood? He
brain.
said, it's the ears. They bleed more. So we learned something, but they just, this beautiful crowd, they didn't want to leave me. They knew I was in
Wow.
trouble. They didn't want
That's
to leave me.
so
And
amazing.
you can see that love written all over their faces. Incredible people. They're incredible people. Bullets were flying over us, yet I felt serene.
Wow.
But now the Secret Service agents were putting themselves in peril. They were in very
Except for the women.
dangerous territory. Bullets were flying right over them, missing them by a very small amount of inches. And then it all stopped. Our Secret Service sniper, from a much greater distance and with only one bullet used, took the assassin's life, took him out. I'm not supposed to be here tonight. Not supposed to be here.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Oh, I get goosebumps.
I know.
Oh, you're gonna sing this award.
Thank you. But I'm not. And I'll tell you, I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty God.
Wow.
In watching the reports over the last few days, many people say it was a providential moment. Probably was. When I rose surrounded by Secret Service, the crowd was confused because they thought I was dead. And there was great, great sorrow. I could see that on their faces as I looked out. They didn't know I was looking out. They thought it was over. But I could see it, and I wanted to do something to let them know I was okay. I raised my right arm, looked at the thousands and thousands of people that were
And they called that shit a
breathlessly
fucking
waiting
photo op.
and started shouting, fight, fight, fight.
I know.
Thank you. Once my clenched fist went up and it was high into the air, you've all seen that. The crowd realized I was okay and roared with pride for our country like no crowd I have ever heard before. Never heard anything like that. For the rest of my life, I will be grateful for the love shown by that giant audience of patriots that stood bravely on that fateful evening in Pennsylvania. Tragically, the shooter claimed the life of one of our fellow Americans, Corey. Comparator, unbelievable person, everybody tells me. Unbelievable. And seriously wounded, two other great warriors, Spoke to them today.
You guys got Donald Trump on?
David Dutch and James Copenhaver. Two great people. I also spoke to all three families of these tremendous people. Our love and prayers are with them and always will be. We're never going to forget them. They came for a great rally. They were serious Trumpsters, I want to tell you. They were serious Trumpsters and still are. But Corey, unfortunately, we have to use the past tense. He was incredible. He was a highly respected former fire chief, respected by everybody. He was accompanied by his wife, Helen, incredible woman. I spoke to her today, devastated, and two precious daughters. He lost his life selflessly acting as a human shield to protect them from flying bullets. He went right over the top of them and was hit. What a fine man he was.
I'm sorry, Chrissie. Are you all right?
We gonna go hug. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, man. That's.
Aw. And he did that in like such a way that was like not,
Yeah. Oh,
I want to thank the fire department and the family for sending his helmet, his
That's really
outfit,
cool.
and it was just something, and they're going to do something very special when they get it. But we did something which cannot match what happened, not even close. But I am very proud to say that over the past few days, we've raised $6.3 million.
Wow.
For the families of David, James, and Corey, including from a friend of mine, just called up. He sent me a check right here. I just got it. $1 million.
Wow.
Dan Newland, thank you, Dan.
Shit.
I know.
And again, when speaking to the family, I told them,
Who's
I
getting
said,
that
well,
$1 million? The
we're gonna be
family?
sending you a lot of money, but
I
it
think
can't
so.
compensate.
Three families.
Yeah.
They all said the same thing.
They
You're
would,
right,
yeah.
sir. We appreciate
Yeah.
so much what you're doing, but nothing can take the place in the case
Someone
of
said
Corey and the other two.
6.3
By the way,
million. Wow.
they were very, very seriously injured, but now they're doing very well. They're going to be okay.
Carrying that around. I don't know.
Fucking God. Yeah.
They're warriors. So now I ask that we observe a moment of silence in honor of our friend Corey.
Oh.
There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for others. This is the spirit that forged America in her darkest hours. And this is the love that will lead America back to the summit of human achievement and greatness. This is what we need. Despite such a heinous attack, we unite this evening more determined than ever. I am more determined than ever, and so are you. So is everybody.
Yeah, he seems very calm.
He is calm. Wow. His speech wrote itself, really. I mean,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
can we bring Kid Rock back, please? Or Hulk.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Our resolve is unbroken and our purpose is unchanged
they're
to
saying we
deliver
love
a
Trump.
government that serves the American people better than ever before. Nothing will stop me in this mission because our vision is righteous and our cause is pure. No matter what obstacle comes our way, we will not break, we will not bend, We will not back down, and I will never stop fighting for you, your family, and our magnificent country.
Wow.
Never.
Really solid. What a nice, meaningful tribute.
Yeah.
And everything I have to give with all of the energy and fight in my heart and soul, I pledge to our nation tonight. Thank you very much. I pledge that to our nation. We're going to turn our nation around, and we're going to do it very quickly.
The
Thank
cat
you.
wants to know.
He's not crying, no.
Unlimited. That those super chicks
This
needs to go to
election
hell
should
as
be
well.
about the issues
Told her
facing
to
our
shut her
country and
mouth
how
now.
to make America successful, safe, free, and great again. In an age when our politics too often divide us, now is the time to remember that we are all fellow citizens. We are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You know the thing.
And we must not criminalize dissent or demonize political disagreement, which is what's been happening in our country lately at a level that nobody has ever seen before. In that spirit, the Democrat Party should immediately stop weaponizing the justice system and labeling their political opponent as an enemy of democracy. Especially since that is not true. In fact, I am the one saving democracy for the people of our country.
I just fucking love everybody.
Oh.
And very big news, as you probably just read. On Monday, a major ruling was handed down from a highly respected federal judge in Florida, Eileen Cannon, finding that the prosecutor and the fake documents case against me were totally unconstitutional, and the entire case was thrown out.
You drying
of
your
court.
tears with your hair again?
With all of that
What?
publicity,
Sorry.
thrown out of court.
You drying your tears with your hair. You're going.
No,
The
I'm like.
Democrats want to unify our country. They should drop these partisan weapons that we've been going through for approximately 8 years.
Embarrassing.
And they should do that without delay and allow an election to proceed that is worthy of our people. We're going to win it anyway, but worthy of our people. On this journey, I am deeply honored to be joined by my amazing wife, Melania.
Oh, you look great. The best. You look the best.
A++.
You
Forget what you look
A
like.
poplin
hair,
top.
like perfect, a smooth, like beautiful ombre situation.
She does, and that's hard to pull off.
She's got $1 million hair, $1 million teeth.
Yes. She's like my
And
husband.
Melania, thank you very much. You also did something really beautiful, a letter to America calling for national unity, and it really took the Republican Party by surprise. I will
thank
tell
you.
you, it was beautiful.
Oh,
I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm fine.
my
I'm a big sap. Can I blow my nose on your shirt?
It's my Garrett's teacher, sure.
I need to go home.
In fact, some very serious people said that we should
That was gross.
take that letter and put it as part of the Republican platform. That would be an honor, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Right, Mr. Congressman? But it captivated so many. So I also want to thank my entire family for being here. Don, Kimberly, Ivanka and Jared, Eric and Lara, Tiffany and Michael, Baron. We love our Baron.
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 Aw.
Poor Baron.
Baron. Baron
Who's
is
that?
the future.
And of course,
Baron's on
my
TikTok
10
right now. somewhere
wonderful
else.
grandchildren. You saw a few of them up there on my lap before.
They were cute.
And how good was Dana? Was Dana
song.
good? Was he good? You know, he was on probably the only vacation he's had in about maybe ever, because he works, but about 10 years with his wife, very far away. I won't tell you where, but very, very far away. Beautiful place.
I don't know.
And my people called, and he said, "Yeah, I won't be able to do it. This is many, many years. I promised my wife I can't do it." And they came in, they said, "Dana won't be able to do it," because he was my first, second, and third choice. I said, "Well, you know, that's too bad, but I understand he's away, and it's good. It's good for him." And that was it. About 30 minutes later, she came back in, "Sir, Dana just called. He's going to do it." And his wife, she said, "You can't turn him down. You just can't do it. You have to go." That's a good wife.
And then he slapped her again.
Yeah, I was going to say, is he talking about the man that slapped his wife? Okay.
So he got on a plane.
Dana,
He got here a little
name
while ago.
Dana.
Now he's going to get on the plane in a little while, and he's going to go back home to his wife. But they're great, and I just want to thank her and him and their whole family, because that's not easy. And Kid Rock, same thing. Called, he said.
Oh,
He said, "I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part," because, you know, Kid does his great song, big, big monster song. I had no idea. You know, he became a friend of mine over the last 10 years. And he's amazing. Everyone loves him. I didn't even know how big he was. You know, he has rallies, 35, 40,000 people he gets every time he goes out. I think he's making so much money, he doesn't know what the hell to do with it. You want to know?
He's almost as big as me.
And then we have my other friend, and I've known him so long, and we took that song, and it was a big success, but we made that. I saw a chart of great songs to America. That was #1 on the chart recently, #1. So that's Lee Greenwood, very special, beautiful person. He's a beautiful man.
Look at this shirt
But they
he's
all
wearing. It's
wanted
got
to
like a
be here. They
sheen
called
to
it.
it.
And how about
Yes,
the
it does.
Hulkster? How good was he?
That's-
Not the
the
sheen that you
most
know.
Where
Keanu.
is he?
No, it's not from
Boy, oh
Shein, from
boy.
China, where all the clothes end up in the ocean.
In the ocean.
When you get rid of them, try and donate them.
I
You
love
know, they
you,
may call
brother.
They may call that entertainment. I know about entertainment, but when he used to lift a 350-pound man over his shoulders and then bench press him 2 rows into the audience, I say maybe entertainment, but he is one strong son of a gun. I will tell you, I watched it many times. There aren't a lot of entertainers that can do that, right? You were fantastic. Thank you very much. Followed by
Everybody's gonna have a Halloween
Eric.
costume in this
What
suit.
was that all about? Boy, that was good. I didn't want to really come up here,
Aw.
but he
my
was so
God.
great, and he's such a good young
Monetizing
man. He
it.
went through a lot of trouble, and Don last night was incredible. They went through so much trouble. They got subpoenaed more than any people probably in the history of the United States. Every
Wow.
week they get another subpoena from the Democrats, crazy Nancy Pelosi, the whole thing.
I
Just
think the other
boom,
ones, the
boom,
hot one.
boom.
I think
The
that
dark
one's
one or the light one?
the lighter one. I find I
They've
like
gotta
a
stop
rodent over.
that
He's a
because
rodent man.
they're
Yes,
destroying our country.
that's a
We have
trend.
to work on making America great again, not on beating people.
Yes, I like
And
the
we
darker
won.
one
We
better.
beat them and all. We beat them on the impeachments. We beat them on indictments. We beat them. But the time that you have to spend, if they would
Like,
devote that genius
have
to
notes? This is just off
helping
the
our
dome.
country, we'd have a much stronger and
what it
better
sounds
country.
like. Yeah, it's not like
You're so used to watching Biden robotically talk. You're like, is he reading a teleprompter or not?
all right.
And Jason, the biggest star in country music. Jason, thank you for being here. Jason, thank you very much.
Country music star
Jason Aldean, he's good.
Heard.
I like his
Me
wife
neither.
even better, by the way. She's here.
Haha.
Thank you, Jason.
I love his
Ladies
wife.
But I'm thrilled to have a
Teleprompter
new
says
friend and
Rocky.
partner fighting by my side. The next vice president of the United States, the current senator from Ohio, J.D. Vance, and his incredible wife, Usha.
Oh, his wife is
I-
like
That's what that's what I was asking. That's the she's so pretty.
It's like his mom. His wife looks like his mom.
You think she looks old?
She looks older than him.
Well, oh no, I thought she was
He's going
cute.
to be a great Vice President. He's going to be great. He'll be with this
I
country.
like a little
and
young
with his
energy in
movement,
there. That's
greatest
nice.
movement in the history of our country. Make America
Usha.
great again.
Like
When they
Osha,
criticize it, they say, we're going to
Usha,
try and stop MAG. I said,
Oprah,
MAG is making
Uma,
America great
Uma,
again. What are you going to
Osha,
stop? There's
Usha.
nothing to stop.
My name is Ushavan.
Then they say, oh, that's
Usha.
right. It's very tough to fight it.
Wow, Vance's
And
son
all
is
of the
named
people that
Vance,
did try
but
and
not
fight it
after him
have
as
failed.
Lawrence says guilty.
But he's going to be with us for a long time, and it was an honor to select him. Great student at Yale. His wife was a great student at Yale. They met at Yale. These are two smart people.
Aw.
She's letting her grades
So,
come
JD,
through. I
you're
think,
gonna
or
be
maybe
doing
it's
this
just
for
the
a long
lighting.
time.
But I don't
Enjoy
think
the
she's
ride.
old.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. She's gonna need to cover that up.
And she's doing the no makeup look. Okay.
No, it's not gonna work. Not gonna
And a
work,
very
honey.
special
You're
thank
Vice
you
President's
to the
wife now.
extraordinary
I
people
thought I
of
kept looking. I thought she
Milwaukee
was quite cute.
and the great state of.
That's fine for Ohio. That's not okay for a VP's wife.
There they are. You are so easy to spot.
Because of his big head.
And Green Bay's going to have a good team this year, right? They're going to have a good team. They're going to have a good team.
Trump hates Milwaukee. Said,
Most of the audience doesn't like it, but it's true. You're going to have a very good team this year.
Combust.
And by the way, Wisconsin, we are spending over $250 million here creating jobs and other economic development all over the place. So I hope you will remember this in November and give us your vote. I am trying to buy your vote. I'll be honest about that.
I think they're on my show, but I gotta message her.
And I promise we will make Wisconsin great again. We're going to make it.
Wisconsin, you're in shambles. We're gonna
Thank you,
do our best.
Mr. Governor. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're gonna bring the cheese.
I'm here tonight to lay out a vision for the whole nation, to every citizen, whether you're a young or old
Do you think
man
when he's
or
making this
woman,
emotional
Democrat,
speech with their
Republican,
cheese
or
hats on, or
independent,
like we
black
should
or
look
white,
ridiculous? We
Asian
should take
or
these off.
Hispanic,
No.
I extend
Okay.
to you a hand of loyalty and of friendship. Together, we will lead America to new heights of greatness like the world has never seen before. We were right there in the first term. We got hit with COVID. We did a great job. Nobody knew what it was, but nobody's ever seen an economy pre-COVID. And then we handed over a stock market that was substantially higher than just prior to COVID. Coming in, did a great job. Never got credit for that. We got credit for the war and feeding ISIS and so many things. The great economy,
Ivanhoe,
the biggest
please,
tax
go
cuts
to
ever, the
Manchester.
biggest
I'm dying
regulation
here.
cuts
Aw.
ever. The rebuilding of our military. We did so much.
This is a great
We did so
state of
much.
fit.
Right to try. Right to try is a big deal. We got right to try. They were trying to get that for 52 years. Somebody's terminally ill, and hopefully there's nobody in this audience, but it does happen a lot. They're terminally ill and they can't use our new space age drugs and other things that we are way ahead. We're the greatest doctors in the world, the greatest laboratories in the world, and you can't do it. They've been trying to get that approved for 52 years. Wasn't that easy? The insurance companies didn't want to do it. They didn't want the risk. The labs didn't want to do it because if it didn't work, people are pretty far down the line toward death. They didn't want to do it. The doctors didn't want to have it on their records. So I got everybody into an office. 52 years they tried. Sounds simple, but it's not. And I got them to agree that somebody that needs it will, instead of going to Asia, Europe, or someplace, or if you have no money going home and dying, just die. We got them to sign an agreement, agree to it, where they're not going to sue anybody. They're going to get all of this stuff. They're going to get it really fast. And what's happened is we're saving thousands and thousands of lives. It's incredible.
Yeah, I wonder how much
Right to try.
I was thinking the same.
It's great feeling.
Unveiling.
Under our
Well, he
leadership,
does
the United
often
States
put
will
his
be
hair over the
respected
top of
again.
his ear, at least
No
that
nation
one.
will
So maybe
question
no
our
one
power.
will.
No enemy will
I
doubt
have
our
to like
might.
glue it down.
Our borders
Yes.
will be
The
totally
gays will have to come
secure.
in
Our
and
economy will soar.
The gays will know what to do.
We will
They'll
return
know.
law and order to our
They'll hide
streets, patriotism to our schools, and importantly, we will restore peace, stability, and harmony all throughout the world.
Show,
But to achieve
show
this
us your
future,
ear.
we must first rescue our
Show us
nation
your ear.
from
Show your
failed
ear.
and even
Show your
incompetent
ear.
leadership. We have totally incompetent leadership. This will be the most important election in the history of our country.
Tom H says,
under the current administration, we are
227 inch.
indeed a nation in decline.
Half
We
of
have
a
an
dime.
inflation crisis that is making life unaffordable, ravaging the incomes of
Half of
working
a
and
dime.
low-income families,
So like
and
this
crushing,
Missing
just
from his
simply
ear.
crushing our people like never before. They've never seen
How much
anything
of
like
your-
it. We also
like
have
this
an
much.
illegal immigration crisis, and
Yeah,
it's
making a
taking
joke,
place
but
right
I
now as
agree.
we sit here in this beautiful arena.
Filthy.
It's a
Your
massive
ear.
invasion at
Your
our
ear.
southern border that has spread misery, crime, poverty, disease, and destruction to
That's
communities
rude.
all across our land. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Then there's an international crisis, the likes of which the world has seldom been part of. Nobody can believe what's happening. War is now raging in Europe and the Middle East. A growing specter of conflict hangs over Taiwan, Korea, the Philippines, and all of Asia. And our planet is teetering on the edge of World War III. And this will be a war like no other war because of weaponry. The weapons are no longer army tanks going back and forth shooting at each other. These weapons are obliteration. It's time for a change. This administration can't come close to solving the problems. We're dealing with very tough,
Well, everybody's standing.
very fierce people. They're fierce people. And we don't have fierce people. We have people that are a lot less than fierce, except when it comes to cheating on elections and a couple of other things. Then they're fierce. Then they're fierce. So tonight, I make this pledge to the great people of America. I will end the devastating inflation crisis immediately, bring down interest rates, and lower the cost of energy. We will drill, baby, drill.
Yeah.
Melania Scott Johnson.
Anyway. Melania.
Maples was always a
Melania
little
is
chubby.
hot.
Melania is obviously beautiful and a class act.
Well, what part of what makes Melania so hot is she doesn't talk very much.
Can you believe what we're doing? But by doing that, we will lead a large-scale decline in prices. Prices will start to come down. Energy raised it. They took our energy policies and destroyed them. Then they immediately went back to them, but by that time, so much was lost. But we will do it at levels that nobody's ever seen before.
Oh, thank you. It's from
We'll
my
end
alma mater.
lots of different things. We'll start paying off debt
Fancy.
and start lowering taxes even
Woo.
further. We gave you the largest tax cut. We'll do it more. You know, people don't realize I brought taxes way down, way down, and yet we took in more revenues the following year than we did when the tax rate was much higher. Most people said, how did you do that? Because it was incentive. Everybody was coming to the country. They were bringing back billions and billions of dollars into our country. The companies
You
made
need
it
to drill
impossible
for
to bring it
oil.
back. The tax rate was too high.
Drill, baby,
And
drill.
the legal complications
that
were far too
little-
great. I changed both of them, and hundreds of billions of
brought my
dollars
phone
by
down here with
Apple
me.
and so many other
Yeah,
companies were brought back into our nation, and we had
bill
an
that was
economy
banned
the
from
likes of
created
which
by
nobody,
Congress to be
no
voted on
nation had ever
22 by
seen.
all your
China,
reps
we were beating them
for it. Wow.
at levels that
Heard
were
story about how
incredible.
They were shorting Trump stock.
And they know
like
it.
a week before he got
They know
shot.
it. We'll do it again, but we'll do it.
Oh, what were you saying, Gene?
Did you hear the story about how they were shorting Truth Social stock? Like in the
Yes.
days before Trump got shot?
Yes.
Wow.
Whew.
Okay,
Wow,
just
right?
can't
Because if Trump died, there would be no more truth social, right?
Yeah, and it's the same fucking people that always seem to make money. I thought of it because of that, super chat by F. It's the same people that always seem to make money, in government. How'd they never do that?
This is an invasion, and we built most of the wall is already built.
Bastards.
And we built it through using.
Sentai is going to be voting for the current POTUS. All right, enjoy your ban.
Get him out of my sight.
Get him out of my sight.
Holloway
Not
says
banning you.
Holloway says he's going to announce he's stepping down on Sunday.
Lord's Day.
Yeah.
That the current administration
Not stepping down. He's bowing out of the race.
including
Not
the
stepping.
horrible war with Russia and Ukraine, which would have never happened if I was president, and the war caused by the attack on Israel, which would have never happened if I was president. Iran was broke. Iran had no money. Now Iran has $250 billion. They made it all over the last 2.5 years. They were broke. I watched the other day on a show called Deface the Nation. Has anyone seen it? And they had a congressman who was a Democrat say, well, whether you like him or not, Iran was broke dealing with Trump. I told China and other countries, if you buy from Iran, we will not let you do any business in this country, and we will put tariffs on every product you do send in of 100% or more.
Wow. Dried them
And
out.
they said to me, well, I think that's about it. They weren't going to buy any oil. And they were ready to make a deal. Iran was going to make a deal with us. And then we had that horrible, horrible result that we'll never let happen again. The election result, we're never going to let that happen again. They used COVID to cheat. We're never going to let it happen again. And they took off all the sanctions and they did everything possible for Iran.
Speaking of
And
being
now
broke,
Iran
I
is very
believe
close
that's
to
Fuck
having a
Stuttering
nuclear
John.
weapon,
Is
which
that
would never
that
happen.
it? I
This
don't
is
know.
a shame what this administration, the damage that this administration has done. And I say it often.
Stuttering
If you
Tom.
took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States, think of it,
Oh,
the 10
Mick
worst,
Fish.
added them up, they will not have done the damage that Biden has done. Only going to use the term once. Biden. I'm not going to use the name anymore, just one time.
Oh.
The damage that he's done to this country is
Biden.
unthinkable. It's unthinkable. Together we will restore vision, strength, competence, and we're going to have a thing called common sense making most of our decisions, actually. It's all common sense. Just a few short years ago, under my presidency, we had the most secure border and best economy in the history of our country.
Is he
in
just
the history
speaking
of
off
the
the
world.
cuff,
We
do you
were the
think? I
biggest
mean, it kind of
in the
seems like
history
it.
of the
Yeah.
world. We had never done anything like it. We were beating every country, including China, by leaps and bounds. Nobody had seen anything like it. We had no inflation, soaring incomes were going. Nobody can believe it. You can't believe what happened 4 years ago is happening now in reverse. And the world was at peace. Inflation has been a killer for our country. No matter what you make it doesn't matter because inflation is eating you alive. People that were putting away money, they were making great wages, the highest
Just a
they've
few
ever
short
made. But they were
years
putting away a
ago.
lot of money. Now they
Four
are
score
just
and
being
7 years
destroyed. They're
ago.
not putting away anything. They're barely living. They're going into savings accounts.
Hear ye,
They're taking
hear
out their
ye.
money to live
Trump-
because of inflation. Inflation,
Trump is
remember,
speaking.
it's called a country buster. You can go back to Germany
Hear
from
ye.
100 years ago. You can go back to any country that suffered great inflation. We've suffered the worst inflation we've ever
Remember
had.
the good old days
Go
when the
back
only
and see what's
inflation
happened
would
to
be in
those
Melania's
countries. We've had the
tits.
worst inflation we've ever
Those
had
were the
under
days.
this person. But in less than 4 years, our opponents have turned incredible success
steel
into
toe. Got it.
unparalleled
Excuse
tragedy
me.
and failure. It's been a tremendous failure. Today,
Why
our
would I
cities are
put my
flooded with illegal aliens. Americans
Hold
are
my
being
year.
squeezed out of the labor force and their jobs are taken. By the way, you know who's taking the jobs that are created?
The illegal.
107% of those jobs are taken by illegal aliens. And you know who's being hurt the most by
The black.
millions of people pouring into our country?
The Hispanics.
The black population and the Hispanic population, because they're taking the jobs from our black population, our Hispanic population, and they're also taking them from unions. The unions are suffering because of it.
Give back the black jobs. Give them back
Thank
to the
you.
blacks.
Thank you. I like you too.
Oh,
Thank
he's
you
doing
very much.
crowd work.
Inflation has
Who's
wiped
from
out
out
the
of
life
town?
savings of our citizens and forced the middle class into
I
a
wrote
state
this
of
speech.
depression and despair.
My
That's what it is.
African
It's despair and depression. We cannot and will not let this continue. Less than 4 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again. We're going to be a great nation again.
I believe him.
Thank you.
Biden's got to be watching this.
With
knowing it's
proper
over.
leadership,
Yeah.
every
Democrats have
disaster
to be
we are
like, "You
now
gotta go."
enduring will be fixed, and it will be fixed.
Hold
very,
on,
very
Gino.
quickly.
I can't hear
So
you.
tonight, whether you've supported me in the
It's
past
nothing
or
What did you
not,
say,
I
Gino?
hope you will support me in the
I
future.
said,
because
you know,
I
the
will
Dems are
bring
watching
back
this, looking
the
at Biden,
American
going like,
dream.
you
That's what
are never
we're
allowed
going
to speak
do. You don't
again.
even hear about
You
the
have to
American
step
dream
down.
anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
the next thing Biden says, as
With
bad
great
as he looks,
humility,
imagine
I
they're
am
going to
asking
compare it
you
to
be
this. Like he's
excited
literally talking,
about
putting
the
stuff in his
future of our
pocket,
country. Be
and they're all like,
excited.
"You
Be
can't. We fucked
This is
up.
like a
You gotta
podcast.
go." Why weren't we
Yeah.
shooting him in the head? They're saying. That's why I didn't want to start talking. I'm sorry.
Jeez Louise.
And by the way,
Carl.
the news reports. Oh, look at all of those big networks.
Is
Look at
Gino
all
interrupting the president? Yes.
But every one
It's
of
what
them
he
that says
does.
this could be
Sorry to interrupt
most
you, Trump. It's what I do.
organized, best run, and most enthusiastic convention of either
Not Aaron
party
Burr.
that they've ever seen. Every single one.
Donald Trump's gonna quit the show, Carl.
And it's true. It's true. And there's love in the room. There's great love in the room.
Oh.
So I better finish strong. Otherwise, we'll blow it. And we can't let that happen. Now, this was great. All of the great people that spoke, and everybody hit a home run. I mean, there's not one that I can think of where I said, oh, gee, that wasn't great. Every single person.
You're the OG.
I refuse to be the only one. Don't do that to me. They're already getting ready. See, I gave him an idea. Now, this was a great convention. This was, I think we're actually going to go home and miss it. You know, usually with a, first of all, look at these crowds. You'd never have this at a convention. Look at these crowds.
I like that his background is like
beautiful women.
he's like his background's like he's like in a musical about being a
Love.
president.
It's about love. This week, the entire Republican Party has formally adopted an agenda for America's renewal, and you saw that agenda, and it's very short compared to the long, boring, meaningless agendas of the past, including the Democrats. They write these things that are hundreds of pages long, and they never read them after they're done. In their case, fortunately, they don't read them because they're pretty bad.
Don't touch my butt.
It's a series of bold promises that we
Ew.
will swiftly implement when you give us a Republican House. And Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Wow.
We have our great Speaker of the House with us tonight, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much. Thank you. A Republican Senate, we have
Biden is
many
going to announce
senators
on
here.
Sunday night his
And
vote
send me
bowing
back
out,
to our
and
beautiful
then
White
DNC
House
is going
just
to have
a
Kamala
few
debate three
short
others.
months from now.
the
We're talking
Democratic
about
Ugh.
just months.
That's going to be horrible.
It can't come
Ooh.
fast enough. We have to get it done.
Right now.
First, we must
What a
get
silly
economic
farce
relief
that will be.
to our citizens. Starting on day one, we will drive down prices and make America affordable again. We have to make it affordable. It's not affordable. People can't live like this. Under this administration, our current administration, groceries are up 57%, gasoline is up 60 and 70%, mortgage rates have quadrupled. And the fact is, it doesn't matter what they are because you can't get the money anyway. You can't buy houses. Young people can't get any financing to buy a house. The total household costs have increased an average of $28,000 per family under this
Yikes.
administration. Republicans have a plan to bring down prices and bring them down very, very rapidly by slashing energy costs. We will, in turn, reduce the cost of transportation, manufacturing, and all household goods. So much starts with energy. And remember, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any other country by far. We are a nation that has the opportunity to make an absolute
like
fortune
there.
with its energy. We have it, and China doesn't. Under the Trump administration, just 3.5 years ago, we were energy independent, but soon we will actually be better than that. We will be energy dominant and supply not only ourselves, but we will supply the rest of the world.
Preach, user.
With numbers that nobody has ever seen, and we will reduce our debt, $36 trillion. We will start reducing that, and we will also reduce your taxes still further. Next, and by the way, they want to raise your taxes 4 times. Think of it.
Jesus.
All my life, I grew up watching politicians. I always loved politics. I guess I was on the other side.
Yes, bring
I'd
back
watch
the dollar
and they
menu.
were always talking about, we will give you a tax cut. We will
McDonald's
give you a
is
tax cut.
expensive
My
right
whole
now.
life
It's
I
like
was
$50.
I'll give you a tax cut.
Fucking
When I
meal
was a
for a
congressman, that's all they talked about.
Make the Big
This
Mac
is the
great
only
again,
administration that said, we're going to raise your taxes by 4 times what you're paying now, and people are supposed to vote for them. I've never heard it.
Nope.
You're paying too much. We're going to reduce your taxes still further. We gave you the biggest one, as I said. We're going to give you more, and it's going to lead to tremendous growth. We want growth in our country. That's what's going to pay off our debt.
We want growth. That's what she said. Yes.
And next, we will end the ridiculous and actually incredible waste of taxpayer dollars that is fueling the inflation crisis. They've spent trillions of dollars on things having to do with the green new scam. It's a
Do they?
scam.
I should work at McDonald's.
And that's caused tremendous inflationary
According to the
pressures in
toe, you
addition
lost
to the
your
cost of
job.
energy. And all of the trillions of dollars that are sitting there not yet spent, we will redirect that money for important projects like roads, bridges, dams, and we will not allow it to be spent on meaningless green new scam ideas.
That's BS.
Chrissie, say, how dare you?
How dare you?
And I will end the electric vehicle mandate on day 1.
Yes, no electric vehicles.
Bullshit.
We're tired of that shit.
Thereby
My
saving the
cow.
U.S. auto industry from complete obliteration, which is happening right now, and saving U.S. customers thousands and thousands of dollars per car. And right now, as we speak, large factories just started are being built across the border in Mexico. So with all the other things happening on our border, and they're being built by China to make cars and to sell them into our country. No tax, no anything. The United Auto Workers ought to be ashamed for allowing this to happen. And the leader of the United Auto Workers should be fired immediately. And every single auto worker, union and non-union, should be voting for Donald Trump, because we're going to bring back car manufacturing, and we're going to bring it back fast. They're building some of the largest auto plants anywhere in the world. Think of it, in the world. We're going to bring it back. We're going to make them. We don't mind that happening, but those plants are going to be built in the United States, and our people are going to man those plants.
Men, not women, men.
And if they don't agree with us, we'll put a tariff of approximately 100 to 200% on each car, and they will be unsellable in the United States.
Yep.
We have long been taken advantage of by other countries. And think of it, oftentimes these other countries are considered so-called allies. They've taken advantage of us for years. We lose jobs, we lose revenue, and they gain everything and wipe out our businesses,
like, what have they
wipe
done
out
for
our
us?
people.
They took
I
advantage
stopped
of
it
our
for 4
kindness.
years. I stopped it, and we're really ready to make changes like nobody had seen before. And remember, USMCA, I got rid of NAFTA, the worst trade deal ever made, and replaced it with USMCA,
You know you're
which
a
is,
fruit fairy.
they say, the best trade deal ever made. Actually, probably the best trade deal was the deal I made with China, where they buy $50 billion
agree wholeheartedly.
worth of product. They were buying
Go make your
nothing.
girl some
They
fresh
buy
cannoli.
$50 billion worth. They had
Hey,
to.
Fruit Fairy, go make
But
some
I don't even
cannoli.
talk about it because of COVID. I don't even mention it, frankly, because of what happened with the China virus.
The China.
He says China a little bit less ridiculously
We will
now,
not
and I
let
think that's a win.
Countries
Good
come
for
in,
him.
take our jobs, and plunder our nation. They come and do that. They plunder our nation. The way
Exactly what
they
I
will
do.
sell their product in America is to build it in America. Very simple. Build it in America and only in America.
USA, 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 USA.
Stuff right every time, baby.
And this
Bitch,
very
make me
simple
some
formula,
cannoli.
Congress has to go along with us, and they will.
Cannoli too.
This very simple
And we
formula will
would
create
all like
massive
to. Let's
numbers
all
of
have
jobs. We will
cannolis.
take over the auto
Send
industry
me
again,
your
and
finest
many,
cannoli.
hundreds of thousands of jobs. We lost so many jobs over the years. If you go back 20, 25 years, they've stolen going to China and Mexico about 68% of our auto industry manufacturing jobs. We're going to get them all back. We're going to get them all back, every one of them.
We're bringing sexy back.
At the center of our plan for economic relief are massive tax cuts for workers that include something else that's turned out to be very popular, actually.
China.
Here it's very popular in this building and all those hotels that I saw that are so nice. I'm staying in a nice one. It's called no tax on tips. No
Yes.
tax on
Don't tax your tips.
no
Woo!
tax on tips.
It's a smart idea.
Yeah.
I got
Just
that by
a
having
tip.
dinner recently
Just a tip.
in Nevada, where we're leading by
Just
about
a
14
tip.
points. Hello.
Hello.
I'll see you there very soon, everybody.
Hello.
He's
And we're
doing
having
crowd
dinner at a
work.
beautiful restaurant
Yeah.
in the Trump building on the Strip. And it's a great building. And the waitress comes over. How's everything going? Really nice person. How's everything? Oh, sir, it's so tough. The government's after me all the time on tips, tips, tips. I said,
Is
well,
that
they
what
give
she
you
said to
cash.
you,
Would they be able to
Chrissie?
find him? She said, actually, and I didn't know this. She said, very little cash is given. It's all put right on the check. And they come in and they take so much of our money. It's just ridiculous. And they don't believe anything we say.
That's
And
why I
they've just
always
hired,
like
as you
the
know,
tip.
88,000
If you
agents
can,
to
it's
go
much
after 'em
better
even
for,
more.
you know,
It's so much better.
workers.
And I said, this shows the level of my, most people go out, they hire consultants, they pay millions of dollars. But I said to her, let me just ask you a question. Would you be happy if you had no tax on tips? She said, what a great idea. I got my information from a very smart waitress. That's better than spending millions of dollars.
Wow. I
And
love
everybody-
him.
Why wouldn't you?
Everybody loves it. Waitresses and
You
caddies
got the idea
and
from a waitress?
drivers.
Hey,
and
listen to the
everybody's
waitress.
a large
Oh my God.
large group of people that are being really hurt badly. They make money, let them keep their money. I'm going to protect Social Security and Medicare. Democrats are going to destroy Social Security and Medicare
That's-
because all of these
wow.
people, by the millions
so
they're
nice.
coming in,
Jesus
they're going to be
God.
on Social Security and Medicare and other things, and you're not able to afford it. They are destroying your Social Security and your Medicare. Under my plan, incomes will skyrocket, inflation will vanish completely, jobs will come roaring back, and the middle class will prosper like never, ever before, and we're going to do it very rapidly.
And Tucker Carlson will give so many kisses.
He'll give so many butterfly, thin-lipped
But
kisses
no hope or
all over
dream
your
we have
body.
for America to succeed unless we stop the illegal immigrant invasion, the worst that's ever been seen anywhere in the world. There's never been an invasion like this anywhere. Third world countries would fight with
No, Ryan,
sticks
we
and
will not
stones
stop.
not to let this happen. The invasion at our southern border, we will stop it quickly. You heard Tom Homan
every
yesterday. Tom
time.
Homan, put him in
That's
charge
kisses
and just
for
sit back and
everyone.
watch.
Many, many, many kisses. Dr.
Brandon
Flavor
Judd.
kisses.
And we just
Border
want
Patrol
Tucker
is incredible.
thin-lipped
These guys,
kisses
you know,
on our
their job
Who
is a
doesn't
lot
want
easier
a
if they don't have
preppy
to do
little
anything, but they
thin-lipped
want to. They're
kiss?
patriots. Brandon Judd, Border Patrol, ICE. ICE goes out. You have to see what ICE does with MS-13. You have these are probably the worst gang, and ICE goes in there. And I know a lot of people in these rows here, and they're very tough people, but they don't want to do this job. They'll go into a pack of MS-13 killers. They're the worst, probably the worst gangs in the world. And we have thousands of them. I moved thousands and thousands out in my 4 years. We moved them out, and it was a pleasure. But ICE would go right into a pack of these killers, and you see fists flying, you see everything flying, and then they take them. They put them in a paddy wagon.
Do you think anybody
They
likes
take them
from
back and they
paddy
get them
wagon,
out of our
said.
country. And the
Sorry,
other
what's that,
countries weren't
Chrissie?
accepting
Remember
them
the
back. And
paddy
I called
wagons?
up
Do you
and I
think
said,
anybody
tell
likes
them that we're
Trump?
not giving them
And he goes, all
economic
right.
aid anymore.
You got
And the
wrap
next
it up
day,
in
I got
5.
calls from all of these countries
Yeah, I
that
know.
were terminated.
All right, wrap it up.
Billions of dollars we spend on economic
anybody
aid
in the
to
back,
countries
like-
that does us, frankly, no good. And the next day, I was
Like-
called by everybody. I couldn't
Yeah.
take all the calls. Sir,
What is
what's
he,
the
Ray
problem? I said, "You
DeVito?
won't take
He
your
sees the light.
killers back
You
that
get
you
it?
sent in caravans into America. You won't take them back. Well, sir, if you'd like us to, we would give very serious consideration to doing that." And within 24 hours, they were being taken back.
A
For
great
years
guy,
and
good
years. When I
guy.
first came in, they said President Obama tried to get him to go back, and they wouldn't accept him. They'd put planes on the runway so you couldn't leave the plane. They'd close the road so you couldn't take the buses. They'd all have to turn back. As soon as I said no more economic aid of any kind to any country that does that, they called back and they said, "Sir, it would be our great honor to take MS-13. We love them very much. We love them very much, sir. We'll take them back." At the heart of the Republican platform is our pledge to end this border nightmare and fully restore the sacred and sovereign borders of the United States of America. And we're going to do that on day one. That means two things in day one, right? Drill, baby, drill, and close our borders.
Drill, baby, drill. Get the illegals out. All the things.
And by the way, and I think everybody as a Republican, as a patriot in this room, and most Democrats, we want people to come into our country, but they have to come into our country legally.
Deport the illegals.
Less than 4 years ago, I handed
This
this
is such a good point,
administration the
Jay.
strongest border in American
There's a lot of
history.
projection on the people that
But you
hate
can
Trump.
see
Say like,
on the chart that saved my life. That
Good
was the
Trump
chart that
shit.
saved my life. I said,
Yeah.
look it, I'm so proud of it. I think it's one of the greatest.
He's right.
It was done by the Border Patrol. One
They
of the greatest
focus on
charts
one
I've ever
thing,
seen.
I
It showed
think.
everything
Yeah.
just like that. You know the chart. Oh, there it is. That's pretty good. Wow.
the chart that saved my life.
Last time I put up that chart, I never really got to look at it.
Jesus, great line.
Oh man.
But without that chart, I would not be here today.
Wow. Yeah, let's
So-
get that chart on. Let's get that chart on a T-shirt.
Never got
Yeah.
to look at it.
Yes.
Yes, my favorite chart, the best chart.
The best chart. It's one of the most
Good
successful
charts
charts.
on both sides.
It's the chart of all charts.
I said, you got to see this chart. I was so proud
It's
of
a
it. By the
great
time I
chart.
got to there,
It's a great chart.
I never got to
A
see
good
it that
chart.
day.
Right.
But I'm
Turn
seeing
my
it now,
head
and I
to
was
look at
very
this
proud. And
chart.
if you look at the arrow on the bottom, that's the lowest level, the one on the bottom, heavy red arrow. That's the lowest level of illegal immigrants ever to come into our country in recorded history, right there.
He wasn't going to let this chart go.
And that was my last week in office.
Wow.
And then you see what happened after I left. Look at the
Chart
rest. And if you
save
go
lives.
out
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit
great.
further, it's getting to be a little bit old, but I love it anyway, right? But you can
It's a
go
great
much
chart.
higher
You
with
would
those numbers. Look what happened right
You
after
would
that.
not believe
The
this
invasion
chart.
began. We had the opposite. We
This
stopped
chart is
the invasion,
huge.
but the invasion that we stopped was
Ask anyone.
peanuts by comparison to what
anyone.
happened after I left. Look at
I
what
wonder
happened
whoever
after
made
I
that
left.
chart is
They
like,
took
I
over our
saved
country.
Trump's life.
We ended
Yeah,
all catch and
honestly.
release. We shut down asylum fraud. We stopped human trafficking and forged
Greatest
historic
chart.
agreements to keep illegal aliens on foreign soil. We want them to stay on their soil. Under the Trump administration, if
all
you
the
came in
millions and
illegally, you were
millions and
apprehended
billions of
immediately and you were deported. You went right
This
back.
one was
All the
mine.
illegals there.
The current administration terminated every single
I'm
one of those
pointing to
great
the
Trump
part on the
policies that
chart
I put in place.
where they took the jobs
To
of the
seal the border.
blacks.
I wanted a seal border. Again, come in, but come in legal. You know how unfair it is? So many people, hundreds of thousands of people have been working for years to come into our country. And now they see these people pour into our country at levels that are unprecedented. It's so unfair.
My favorite song is
We're not going to do it. We're not
and
going to stand for it. They
Soul.
suspended
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
wall construction,
Heart
ended
and
remain in Mexico.
soul.
We had a policy, remain in Mexico. You think that was easy to get from the Mexican government? But I said, you must give it to us. If you don't give it to us, there will be repercussions. And they gave it to us.
Heart
Not easy.
and soul.
Canceled our Safe Third agreements.
Shot through the
Demolished
chart.
Title 42,
Put on
implemented
your
nationwide
name.
catch and release. That's catch
You
and release
gave
where we catch them and
love.
release
You
them into
gave
our country.
Trump a bad
We catch
name.
them
Boom,
and
boom,
release
boom.
them into Mexico. There's a slight difference.
Total
And took
eclipse of
93.
the
This is the
chart.
previous
Hit me with the
administration.
best chart.
93 executive actions to throw open our
away.
border to the world. The entire world is pouring into our country because of this very foolish administration. The
Chart.
greatest invasion in history is
Anybody
taking place
chart.
right here in our
Not just
country. They are
anybody
coming in from
chart.
every corner of the earth, not
Only
just from
one
South America, but from
chart.
Africa, Asia, the Middle East. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming at levels that we've never seen before. It is an invasion indeed, and this administration does absolutely nothing to stop them. They're coming from prisons. They're coming from jails. They're coming from mental institutions and insane asylums. The press is always on me because I say this. Has anyone seen Silence of the Lambs?
Really?
The late, great
What about
Hannibal
Silence
Lecter.
of the Charts?
He'd love to have you for dinner.
What? A nice Chianti.
That's insane
some
asylums.
Halloween.
They're emptying out their insane asylums. And terrorists are coming in at numbers that we've never seen before. Bad things are going to happen. Meanwhile, our crime rate is going up while crime statistics all over the world are going down because they're taking their criminals and they're putting them into our country. A certain country, and I happen to like the president of that country very much, but he's been getting great publicity because he's a wonderful shepherd of the country. He says how well the country's doing because their crime rate is down. And he said he's training all of these rough people. They're rough. He's training them. And I've been reading about this for 2 years. I think, oh, that's wonderful. Let's take a look at it. But then I realized he's not training them. He's sending all of his criminals, his drug dealers, his people that are in jails. He's sending them all to the United States. And he's different in that he doesn't say that. He's trying to convince everybody what a wonderful job he does in running the country. Well, he doesn't do a wonderful job. And by the way, if I ran one of the countries, many countries from all over, I would be worse than any of them. I would have had the place totally emptied out already.
You mean cannibal?
Like cran?
But we become a dumping ground for the rest of the world, which is laughing at us. They think we're stupid. And they can't believe that they're getting away with what they're getting away with, but they're not going to be getting away with it for long.
I'm going to do it.
What I can tell you.
Oh, that's why he mentioned Hannibal Lecter.
In Venezuela.
That makes sense.
Caracas, high crime. Caracas, Venezuela. Really a dangerous place, but not anymore. Because in Venezuela, crime is down 72%. In fact, if they would ever win this election, I hate to even say that, we will have our next Republican convention in Venezuela because it will be safe. Our cities will be so unsafe.
That sounds like a convention I could
El Salvador murders are down by 70%. Why are they down? Now, he would have you convinced
here's a
that because
question.
he's
So if he wins, does he get to do 8 years if he wants to? Or
No, he can only do one more term.
to the United
one
States
more
of
term?
America.
Only 2 terms, even if you.
This is going to be very bad.
That's why he picked young.
And bad things are going to happen, and you're seeing it happen all the time. That's why, to keep our families safe, the Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country. Even larger
Oh,
than
Keanu,
that
did
of
you not go to
President
school?
Dwight
I
D.
went to school.
Eisenhower.
Sorry. It
From
was a
many
bit
years
boring to
ago.
me.
You know, he was a
a
moderate.
little
He
tired.
believed very strongly in borders. He had the largest deportation operation we've ever had. Just recently, I spoke to the grieving mother of Jocelyn, Nungary, a wonderful woman. A precious 12-year-old girl from Houston who last month was tied up, assaulted, and strangled to death after walking to the convenience store just a block away from her house. Her body was dumped near the side of the road in a shallow creek, found by some onlookers who couldn't believe what they had witnessed. Charged with Jocelyn's heinous murder are 2 illegal aliens from Venezuela who came across our border, were in custody, and were then released into the country by this horrible, horrible administration that we have right now. I also met recently with the heartbroken mother and sister of Rachel Morin. Rachel was a 37-year-old mom of 5 beautiful children who was brutally raped and murdered while out on a run. She wanted to keep herself in good shape. It was very important to her. She was murdered.
That's how they say it happens.
The monster
Run by
responsible first
yourself.
killed another woman in El Salvador before he was let into America by the White House. This White House let them in. He then attacked a 9-year-old girl and her mother in a home invasion in Los Angeles before murdering Rachel in Maryland. Traveled all throughout the country, doing tremendous damage. Rachel's mother will never be the same. I spent time with her. She will never be the same.
Yeah, it would take days.
I've also met with the
it would have just been
wonderful
littered with
family
him
of
talking about corn
Lake
pop,
and Riley,
probably.
the brilliant 22-year-old nursing student. She was so proud of being first in her class, who was out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia when she was assaulted, beaten, and horrifically killed. Yet another American life was stolen by a criminal alien set free by this administration. And these were incredible people we're talking about. These were incredible people who died.
What you have to pump?
Tonight, America, this is
okay.
my
We can
vow.
end,
I will
or
not
we
let
can
these
sit here and
killers
watch
and
this if
criminals
you'd
into
like.
our country.
We've done 2 hours and 25 minutes. I don't want your breasts to explode.
Maybe I could go get
I will keep our sons and daughters
No,
safe.
tell us what you. Okay, that's fine.
As we bring security to our
Whatever
streets,
you
we
want.
will help bring
Up
stability
to
to
you.
the world. I was the
Does the
first
beam miss
president
you?
in modern times to start no new wars. You know, we were the toughest. We were the most respected.
Go get the pump.
And you saw
Watching
this
history unfold.
hungry, strong country run by very powerful, tough leaders, tough guy.
Extreme
Russ doesn't
pump.
like him because he's tough.
Now you all know that she'll be
And he
squishing
came out recently. They were asking him at an
milk out of
interview.
her breasts.
The whole
She does
world
it
is
very
exploding. What's
stealthily.
happening? What's going on? Viktor Orban, Prime Minister of Hungary, very tough man. He said, I don't want people coming into my country and blowing up
I
our
think he
shopping
does need a
centers
cool
and killing
piercing
people."
over his weird.
But they said to him, tell us what's going wrong. What's happening?
Ear scar
What is
now,
it?
like maybe like a rook.
He said, there's only one way you're going to solve it. You got to bring President Trump back to the United States because he kept
Yeah.
everybody at bay.
I just love him because I think he really does love everybody.
He used a
Yeah.
word I
Back,
wouldn't
he
use
had to
because I
save the
can't use
country.
that
Yeah.
word. Because you'd say it was braggadocious. The press would say
Pump
he
it.
was a braggart. I'm
Pump
not
it
a
real
braggart.
good.
But Viktor Orban said it.
Mm-hmm.
He said Russia was afraid of him. China was afraid of him. Everybody was afraid of him. Nothing was going to happen. The whole world was at peace. And now the world is
Do you
blowing
think
up
he
around
sleeps
us.
in this outfit?
All of these things that you read about were not
Who
going
else?
to happen.
Oh, no. You don't need a haircut.
I
Under
wonder what his
President
jammies
Bush,
are like.
Russia invaded Georgia. Under President Obama, Russia took Crimea.
Pump for
Under
Trump.
the current
Pump for
administration,
Trump. Chrissie
Russia is
one
after
to
all of
pump
Ukraine.
For Trump.
Under
Pump
President
for Trump.
Trump,
Pump
Russia
for Trump.
took nothing.
Trump would love to see breasts. Silk jammies. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they've got to be nice silk jammies for sure.
We defeated 100% of ISIS in Syria and
It's
Iraq.
awesome. I'm pumped.
Something that was said to take 5 years, sir. It'll take 5
Extreme
years,
pump
sir.
for Trump. Pump for the
We did
Trump.
it in a matter of a couple of months. We have a great military. Our military is not woke. It's just some of the fools on top that are woke.
We're pumping for Trump. Pump for Trump. Pump for Trump.
It's the most
I
magnificent.
got along
topic
very
you've
well.
ever
North Korea, Kim Jong Un. I got along very well with him. The press
Nobody
hated
look.
when I
Nobody
said
look
that.
at my
How could you get
boobs.
along with him? Well, it's nice to get
Look
along
at
with
them.
somebody
They're
that has a lot of
magnificent.
nuclear weapons or
Wearing the
otherwise.
wrong bra.
See, in the old days, they said
No
that's a wonderful
bra
thing. Now
is
they say,
wrong.
how could you possibly do
Trump.
that? But no, I got along with
Best
him, and
Trump.
we
There's
stopped
nobody
the
like
missile
it.
launches from North Korea.
Wow.
Now
That
North Korea's acting up
apparatus
again,
is
but
wild.
when we get back, I get along with him. He'd like to see me back too. I think he misses me, if you want to know the truth.
So he said lower the camera for
Our opponents
Vincent.
inherited
No.
a world at peace and turned it into a
Ugh,
planet of
it's
war.
like a
We're a
catheter
planet of
for your
war.
breast.
Look at that attack on Israel. Look at what's happening with Ukraine. The cities are just bombed out. How can people live like that where buildings, massive buildings are falling to the ground?
Oh, God. All right.
It began to unravel with the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, the worst humiliation in the history of our country. We have never had a humiliation like that. 13 heroic U.S. service members were tragically and needlessly killed. 45 others were horrifically wounded. Nobody ever talks about them. No arms, no legs, face explosions.
What's
Jesus.
that awful quote?
Horrifically,
He had no arms or
horrifically
legs.
wounded. And by the way, we have a
How he led
man
a nation.
in this room
He couldn't see, speak, or
who's
hear.
running for
He
the
had no
U.S.
arms or
Senate
legs. This is how he led a
from a
nation.
great state, Nevada,
Not
named
making
Sam
fun.
Brown,
Reminded me of the
who
office.
paid the ultimate price. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Crowd work. Crowd work.
He
is
paid the biggest
incredible.
price probably ever paid by anybody that is running for office, and I think he's going to do great. He's running against a person that is not good, not respected, a
Not
total
good.
lightweight. But Sam, I think paid really, we were talking about it with some of the senators that are working so hard for Sam.
He went, whoo.
He paid the biggest price of any senator ever to run for the
Pump
Senate.
it
I
up
don't think anybody
if you
did what he
don't
did.
really
He was a real
need it.
hero, a
Pump
really
it up.
great person.
Pump
And he's
it
running,
up.
and I hope that everybody gets out and votes Sam Brown.
Costello. You did.
And I wonder how much of his ear, like,
And we also
Probably-
left behind $85
probably
billion
could have done with a much
worth of
smaller
military
clause on his
equipment,
ear.
along with many American citizens.
Say
were
it
left
again. I'm
behind.
sorry. What was it?
Probably could
Many,
have
many
done to
American
have a much
citizens.
more,
Emboldened by that disaster, Russia invaded Ukraine. They saw this group of people that were incompetent. We took the soldiers out first. No, we're going to take
Pump
the
it
soldiers out
up.
second. If
Pump
they
it
would have followed my
up.
plan, we had a great plan. But the plan only kicked in if they did everything perfectly, and they weren't doing things perfectly. So we said it doesn't kick in. 18 months in Afghanistan, we didn't have one. So they were killing them left and right, snipers.
Do we get? People are so gross.
And
Do we
I
get
spoke
to see
the
the
head
milk?
of the Taliban.
if
You've heard this story.
I
Abdul,
like an
still
embarrassing
there,
to
still
call him
the head
out,
of the
but
Taliban.
no.
The press got on me. Why would you speak to him? I said, because that's all
You're
the
embarrassed
killing is.
by if
I don't
it's
have
a
to speak
small
to somebody
amount.
that has nothing to do
Yes.
with it.
If I can't pump
And
a
I
lot,
told
I
them,
feel like a guy
don't ever do that.
loses
Don't ever
their
do that
erection.
again. Don't ever do that again. You're going to stop. Because during the Obama administration, many
The things that
great
go on in
people
your
and
brain.
soldiers, a lot of
Sometimes I
soldiers were
wonder.
being killed from long distance. I said,
Yeah,
if you keep
man,
doing that, you're going to be hit
I feel
harder
like
than
my
anybody's
body
ever
has
been hit by a
failed.
country before.
You're so sweet and silly. That's ridiculous.
And he said, I understand, Your Excellency. He called me Your Excellency. I wonder if he calls the other guy Your Excellency. I doubt it. The other guy gave him everything. I mean, what kind of a deal was that? He walked out, gave him everything. Do you know that right now Afghanistan is one of the largest sellers of weapons in
How
the
long have
world?
you been on
They
stage?
missed
Selling
their-
the brand new beautiful
Pretend we are all
weapons that we
naked.
get.
Oh, actually,
But think of it.
Tell you you're supposed
He
to think
actually
your
said
baby.
to me, but why do you
A picture of your baby.
show me a picture
yes,
of my home?
right. Or
I
we'll
said, you'll
cry
have
for
to
you.
ask your people or one of your wives.
Does that sound like
Yeah.
Dean?
At the
But he could figure it out.
Aw,
And for 18 months,
Please,
we had
so
not
cute.
one attack on an American
Oh
soldier
my
by the
God.
Taliban.
He is
18
so.
months.
Oh my God.
Oh, go.
Those chubby cheekies. this cheek and this cheek is why he will never ever be grounded.
And then
or
we had
ever
that
get in
horrible day
trouble.
where soldiers were killed. I was not there because of
She's
a
just a
ridiculous
freaking cute
election.
little baby.
But we had that
A
horrible
very
attack.
classic Ralph Lauren
And,
baby.
they also gave up Bagram, one of the biggest
I sent
bases
that
anywhere in
picture to
the
my
world, air
family.
bases
They were-
anywhere in the world,
he's
the
so
longest
Italian.
runways, most powerful,
Not that one, the other.
hard and thickened
Ooh,
runways.
baby.
We gave it up. And I liked it not because of Afghanistan. I liked it because of China. It's 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons. And you know who has it now? China has it now.
China.
We were
Oh
keeping
my
it.
God.
And now
Oh,
China is likewise circling Taiwan, and Russian warships and nuclear submarines are operating 60 miles off the coast in Cuba. Do you know that? No, the press refuses to write
I
about
blew
it.
my
If
nose
that
on
were
your
me
shirt.
running this country and
Oh,
we
don't
had
look at this
nuclear
picture.
submarines in
Oh,
Cuba, I will
you
tell you
little
that
chippy
headlines
head.
every day would be, what's wrong with our president? You don't even hear this. You're not hearing about this. Russia
You
has
little cheeky,
nuclear
you'll never get
submarines
in
and
trouble ever.
warships
You could
60
do no
miles
wrong.
away, Mr. Congressman,
Cheekies.
from Miami, by the way, happens to be
He has
here.
such cheeks.
Correct? In Cuba.
People are
That would
so
not be
weird.
stood for
That
if it were
little belly
somebody else. They
needs
don't even
milk.
they
I
don't want to
love when a
mention it,
man.
but now maybe they will. And the entire
We
world,
put him in the corner with pillows. It was
I
cute.
tell you this, we want our
Oh my God,
hostages
my
back,
mom and my
and they
dad
better
used to
be
just, like,
back before
they
I
thought it was
assume
hilarious
office.
because I was a chunk
Well, you will
too.
be
They would
paying a
prop
very
me up
big
between
price.
pillows, and they just thought it was so funny.
Oh my God. Pop me up again.
Oh.
With our victory in November, the years of war, weakness, and chaos will be over. I don't have wars. I had no wars other than ISIS, which I defeated, but that was a war that was started. We had no wars. I could stop wars with a
He's
telephone
ad-libbing
call.
still, obviously.
I could stop wars with just a telephone call. If properly stated, it would never start. We will replenish our military and build an Iron Dome missile defense system to ensure that no enemy can strike our homeland. And this great Iron Dome will be built entirely
those
in the
chubby
USA. We're going to build it
cheekies. Oh
in the USA.
my
And
God.
Wisconsin.
I love him so much.
Wisconsin,
Oh my
just like I gave you that massive ship contract, and you're doing a very nice job, Governor, right?
Look, he's like, I remember
Thank
this
you,
woman.
Governor.
She
And they're doing a
smells
great
like
job.
White
In
Claw.
fact, I had a little design change. We gave them a tremendous for essentially what we used to call destroyers. These are now the most beautiful. They look like yachts. I said, we have to take the bow and we have to make it a little nicer and a little point at the top instead of a flat nose. And the people at the shipyard said, this guy sort of knows what he's doing. We have most beautiful ships, right, Governor? And everybody sitting over there. And it was a big contract that everybody wanted. I gave it to Wisconsin, but we're going to have a lot of that built right here in
We
the
got to
state
do
of
something about this
Wisconsin
ear
and
patch.
all other states. Israel
Yeah,
has an
but
Iron
it's
Dome.
gotta get
They have a
smaller.
missile defense system.
There's no way. we can do all that.
342 missiles were shot into Israel, and only one got through a little bit. It was badly wounded. It fell to the ground, but most of them are. And Ronald
Great, a
Reagan
stream
wanted
of
this many
baby
years
sound.
ago, but we really didn't have the technology many years ago. Remember, they called
Shut
it
up.
spaceship, anything to mock him. But he was a very good president, very, very good.
You know, like they're with him.
But now we have unbelievable
way too long,
technology.
but they're like.
And why should other
This
countries
is the
have this
equivalent
and
of
we
Dave
don't?
Chappelle
No,
doing
no, we're
2
going to build
hours
an Iron Dome over our country, and we're going to
Yeah.
be sure that nothing can come and harm our people. And again, from an economic development standpoint, we're going to make it all right here. No more sending it out to other countries in order to help. It's America first. America first. We will unleash the power of American innovation. And as we do, we will soon be on the verge of finding the cures to cancer.
It looks like the set of a
Alzheimer's,
musical.
disease,
I
and
love
many
it.
other diseases. We're going to get to the bottom of it.
Actually, there's a musical
Remember
called
this
Assassins.
gentleman that I don't
It looks like the
mention
set
more
of
than one time. I had
Assassins.
to, because
Wow.
when you say the 10 worst, I had to do it. I didn't want anybody to be confused.
He said Russia has.
But this man said, we're going to find a cure to cancer. Nothing happened. We're going to get to the cure for cancer and Alzheimer's and so many other things. We're so close to doing something great. But we need a leader that will let it be done. We will not have men playing in women's sports. That will end immediately.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No more men. No more men.
That's the one thing I'm just like, come on. Why are we doing that? Jesus.
And we will restore and renovate our nation's once great cities, making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. And that includes our nation's capital, which is a horrible killing field. So many things. They leave from Wisconsin, they go to look at the Washington Monument, they end up getting stabbed, killed, or shot. We will be very soon very proud of our capital, again, Washington, D.C.
Men are the best parts of women's sports. That's funny.
It's rude. How dare you?
Of a new golden
Has he
age,
been on
but
stage
we
for
will
an hour? How long has he been on for?
have the courage to seize it. We're going to take it. We're going to make it a current. I mean, we're going to bring this into a
Probably an
golden
hour.
age like never
But that's
seen before.
exactly
Remember
it.
this.
So,
China wants to
Biden-
do it.
this is a
Japan
fuck
wants to
you
do
to
it.
Biden
All
and
of these
all the
countries
Dems.
want
Like,
to do it. We have to
he's-
produce
am I wrong
massive
to say right now
amounts
he's
of
saying,
energy.
and don't ever
If
put
we're
that
going
frail
to
fucking
produce the
embarrassment on
new,
stage again?
if you look at some
Because
of the
there
things
is
that
no
have
way
been
to
done,
slice what I'm doing
and
right
some
now.
of the
I'm
things
going
that
off
we're going to
teleprompter, I'm
do.
talking,
But
and you're going to put this doddering
AI
fuck up
needs
here.
tremendous,
Fucking he's done, and you're
literally
done.
twice the electricity
That's what he's
that's
doing.
available
Hour
now
and a
in our
half he's
country.
been.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
But instead,
And he's
we're
not even
spending
sweating. He's only glistening.
places where
No.
they recharge electric
He's like,
cars.
I can
They
do this
built
all
8
night,
chargers in a
almost.
certain
I will
location
go all
toward
night.
the Midwest.
I will
8
keep you till
charges
4.
for $9
right.
billion. Think
You
of them
listen to
as
this
a
fruit fairy, people.
tank for filling up your gas. Think of it. They spent $9 billion on 8 chargers, 3 of which didn't
Somebody
work.
said Biden already got up to peak.
And if you were going to do this
Oh,
all
yeah.
over our country, this crazy electric
Thrice,
mandate,
baby.
if you're going to do this all, and by the way, I'm all for electric.
Here's the Biden
They have their
government.
application. But if somebody wants to buy a gas-powered car, gasoline-powered car, or a hybrid, they're going to be able to do it. And we're going to make that change
freedom
on
can never be
day
secured.
1.
President Joe Biden.
His
Freedom
statements
can never
kill
be
it.
secured.
So to conclude, just a few short days ago, my journey
Including.
with you nearly ended. We know that.
Wow.
And yet, here we are tonight, all gathered together, talking about the future, promise, and a total renewal of a thing we love very much. It's called America. We live in a world of miracles. None of us knows God's plan or where
I
life's
mean,
adventure will
he's
take
speaking
us.
the truth
I
there.
want to thank
with him.
Franklin
His-
Graham for
his
being here tonight. He's an
period.
outstanding man.
Jesus.
He wrote me a note recently. I have a lot of respect for him.
God.
Sir, I love your storytelling. I think it's great in front of these big rallies. But, sir, please do me one favor. It won't make any difference. Please don't use any foul language. I was a little embarrassed. I said,
Who do you say that to?
he said, it won't make any difference. Actually, it does. The story's not quite as good, but I've been very good. The story is not quite as good, to be honest. I've got to have a little talk with Franklin, but he was great. He's a great gentleman. His father was so incredible, Billy Graham. My father used to love taking me to see Billy Graham. My father would take me to see Billy
By
Graham
the
at
end of
Yankee
this speech,
Stadium.
his ear will have
He had
completely
the
healed.
biggest rallies you've ever seen. He was a good rally guy, too.
Like a lizard's tail.
But he
It will just
ended up
regenerate
being
itself.
Yeah, my father loved Billy Graham. But I love Franklin Graham. I think Franklin's been fantastic. And I'm trying, I'm
It's
working
almost
so
like he's
hard to
saying
adhere to his
he's
note
ever
to me.
wanted to say.
I'm working hard on it, Franklin. But if the events of last Saturday make anything clear, it is that every single moment we have on earth is a gift from God.
Okay. I'll second
We
that.
have to make
There
the
you go,
most of every
Funky
day for the
Thompson.
people and for the country that we love. The attacker in Pennsylvania wanted to stop our movement, but the truth is the movement has never been about me. It has always been about you. It's your movement. It's the biggest movement in the history of our country by far. Can't be stopped.
Speaking of movements, I had
It
one
can't be stopped.
2 hours ago.
It has always
bowel
been about the
one.
hardworking, patriotic citizens of America. For too long, our nation has settled for too little. We settled for too little. We've given everything to other
Julep,
nations.
thank you for the
to other people.
$1.99. Thanks for
You've
streaming
been
this,
told
ladies.
to
This
lower
is
your
lovely. Thank you, Mint
expectations to
Julep.
accept less of your
I love a
country.
mint
I am
julep.
here tonight with the opposite
for one.
message. Your expectations are not big enough. They're not big enough. It is time to start expecting and demanding the best leadership in the world, leadership that is bold, dynamic, relentless, and fearless. We can do that. We are Americans. Ambition is our heritage. Greatness is our birthright.
Enough.
But as long as our
people.
energies are spent fighting each other, our destiny will remain out of reach. And that's not acceptable. We must instead take that energy and use it to realize our country's true potential and write our own thrilling chapter of the American story. We can do it together. We will unite. We are going to come together, and success will bring us together.
Pretty damn great. Yeah.
It is a story of love, sacrifice, and so many other things. And remember the word devotion. It's unmatched devotion. Our American ancestors crossed the Delaware, survived the icy winter at Valley Forge, and defeated a mighty empire to establish our cherished republic. They fought so hard, they lost so many. They pushed thousands and thousands of miles across a dangerous frontier, taming the wilderness to build a life and a magnificent home for their family. They packed their families into covered wagons, trekked across hazardous
Died of
trails,
dysentery on the
scaled
Oregon
towering
Trail.
mountains, and braved rivers and rapids to stake their claim on the wide open, new, and very beautiful frontier. When our way of life was threatened, American patriots marched onto the battlefield, raced into enemy strongholds, and stared down death and stared down those enemies to keep alive the flame of freedom.
Can you remember the
At
last
Yorktown,
time Joe Biden
Gettysburg,
intimated in a
and
speech
Midway, they
other than
joined the
whisper
roll
because
call
they're
of
whispering in his ear?
heroes, so many heroes.
This is
So
100%
many
right,
heroes, so many
Jay.
great
People
What's
were
that?
triggered by
and
how
we have to
tough
cherish
Trump was
those
as the
people. We
president, so
can't
we ended up
forget
with
those
Wimpy
people.
Biden.
We have to cherish
Old
those
Wimpy
people.
Biden.
Wait, get a room.
And building monuments
He's
to
right.
those great people is a good thing, not a bad
All
thing.
the lost oxen.
They saved our country. No
Oh,
challenge was
yeah.
too much. No hardship was too great.
Whispers
No
and
enemy was
angry
too
yelling.
fierce. Together, these patriots soldiered on and endured, and they prevailed because they had faith in each other, faith in their country, and above all, they had faith in their God.
Dawn, you could watch it on your television as well. All right.
Man,
Just like
love
our
Dawn.
ancestors, we must now come together, rise above
Karaoke
past
tomorrow night, buddy.
differences. Any disagreements have to be put aside and go forward united as one people, one nation, pledging allegiance to one great, beautiful, I think it's so beautiful, American flag. Tonight, I ask for your partnership, for your support, and I am humbly asking for your vote. I want your vote. Going to make our country great again. Every day I will strive to honor the trust you have placed in me, and I will never, ever let you down. I promise that. I will never let you down.
I know you won't, homie. That's
To
pretty-
all of the forgotten men and women who have been neglected, abandoned, and left behind, you will be forgotten no longer. We will press forward, and together we will win, win, win.
Fight, fight, fight. That's nice.
Win, 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 win. Nothing will sway us, nothing will slow us, and no one will ever stop us.
Ooh.
No matter what dangers come our way, no matter what obstacles lie in our path, we will keep striving toward our shared and glorious destiny, and we will not fail. We will not fail. Together, we will save this country. We will restore the republic, and we will usher in the rich and wonderful tomorrows that our people so truly deserve. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, brighter, happier, stronger, freer, greater, and more united than ever before. And quite simply put, we will very quickly make America great again. Thank you very much.
Wowzers.
Thank you very much, Wisconsin.
Standing up my
God
underwear.
bless you. God bless you, Wisconsin, and God bless the United States of America, our great country. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Good job, Trump.
That was great.
What was that comment that you said the Dems are going to be all over him for that rich comment?
We'll be richer, maybe. We'll be richer than ever before, something like that. Wowzers. Well, his outfit was good.
Great outfit. Spoke for, my gosh, over an hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half
That was
plus.
wow. That was pretty damn inspiring and good for him, man. Wow.
Aww. I'm very sweaty.
Give him a kiss on the ear bandage. And she looks magnificent. No, that was that was a really nice.
So chic.
And
Very
yeah, and
chic.
they never, when she was first lady, they never gave her any props. They put Jill Biden, that fucking cunt, on everything.
Anna Wintour, I am calling you to put Melania on the cover of Vogue. Please.
They won't.
Please do it, Anna. Please.
Look at those shoes. Look at those high heels. Wow.
I know, and she has just the perfect length skirt. God, I'm sorry. Melania is a fashion icon, and
She
she
really
doesn't get
is.
enough credit for it.
Nope.
Do you, how much milk have you squished out of those boobies?
I think at least 6 ounces. 3 and 3.
Ooh, you love that. This was fun.
That's fun. That's 2 meals right there. But some people don't like hearing you talk about this milk chat.
They all seem pretty excited. Oh my God, Keanu, gross question. Everybody else seem to want to know.
Gross. It's my life. Ryan, clearly you don't know any mothers.
It's natural.
It's either this or cold formula.
Yes. Like I got. And we don't want the bean to end up like me.
Oh. Wow, what a speech. I really hope they don't try to mess with him again. I mean, like, they probably will, but
try and do what
he's
to
like
him again? Hurt him again?
just mess with him, like fuck
Yeah.
with him. Oh, look at all the balloons. Wow.
Oh, wow. It's like the Cleveland balloon disaster of 1986, except no one's going to die.
Yeah. Don, if you have a problem with us, our the way we conduct our streams, you're free to go.
Don gets a little, he gets a little in the cups or something and then
uppity.
starts turning. Yeah.
Look, this isn't an outfit critique show, okay? Where if you want to see a professional speech commentary show, then go elsewhere.
But yeah,
Sorry to
just watch
disappoint
on
you.
television, Dawn.
Mm-hmm. We're living our best lives right now. Mint Julep, thank you, ladies. Thank you, Mint.
Love Mint Julep.
We're making it fun.
Alex Engelbert is my friend. Banned. She's scary and spooky. Speaking of elephants, that makes sense, Nate. So that's fine. All nerdy. He's in Keanu's app. Okay, Courtney.
Guys, if you are in the Westchester area, the New York area, Connecticut, Jersey, come see us Saturday. That's in like 2 days at Jazz on Main in Mount Kisco. Get your tickets now, jazzonmain.com. It's going to be a bacchanal, as
it will be.
Yeah,
it's going to be a total bacchanal. She'll pump on stage, maybe.
Oh my God, no, definitely not. jazzonmain.com for tickets this Saturday, July 20th, 7 o'clock. Come one, come all.
The girls are back in town. The girls are back and all.
Yes.
And then tomorrow we'll be at Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall.
Yeah, if anyone's in AC tomorrow night, I guess it's tonight technically. We're at Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. I'll retweet it. Stuff. We've already sold like too many tickets.
Yeah, dozens of a ticket.
One of those words is true. The two or the many. Anyway, just
I'm not a math
Atlantic
person.
City tomorrow night. Just spread the word. Thank you, Boo.
Yay!
Thanks for letting me hang with you gals during that legendary, iconic moment.
Thank you for letting me blow my nose on your shirt.
Whatever.
Yay!
Yay! The being another day. It feels weird.
It's the most fascinating thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did you hear the pump at all?
What?
Did you hear the pump at all?
No, not at all. Nobody would have known you were doing it.
Okay.
Do you feel released?
I feel relieved. I think it's mental too, because like, you read everywhere, like if you wait too long to feed or pump, like your body will tell your body to stop making milk. Oh, the pump wants to say something.
It's so weird.
Pump wants to say something.
It speaks.
Can you hear it?
No. What does she say?
Can you hear it? All right, whatever.
Ooh, I can hear the whirring. Whir,
yeah, it goes
whir, whir.
I've lost my mind.
I love it. Okay, I heard the whirring.
Yes, you can also blow up an air mattress with this.
Yes, absolutely. You can carry it as a purse if you want. This has been fun.
Noise. That's good. Then I know what I paid for. It's very chic.
Yeah, that's like the medical grade pump. I love that.
It's in a purse, I guess. It's electric. Boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie. Total eclipse of the charm.
I love what it says underneath here. This is a powered breast pump to be used by lactating women to express and collect milk from their breasts.
Because they have to put that because some weird man will try and put their dick in there.
The mentally ill man, trans man, will buy this and go, "Oh, look, I'm doing it," and then fucking chemicals will come out. This is intended for a single user. Yeah, don't share this with a friend.
Yeah, you know what? Don't share needles or pumps or anything of the like. When you're done breastfeeding, you just pop it in a biohazard thing. Don't donate it. It's like
biohazard.
This is my pump. It's like it's the gun thing. I don't remember I learned it from Jarhead, the movie. I don't remember. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yes, there you go.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. It's because I think I talked to other like moms who are breastfeeding, and we all have this like fear that we're just gonna lose it or something. I don't know.
You're so funny. My mom was like, "I'm not doing that," and then the milk never came. She just gave us like cold formula, and I'm completely fine. So
I'm really
Yeah, I know. I'm probably being too extra about the whole
No,
thing.
Chrissy, you're just the best mom ever. And that's why he's
Aw.
such a little cute Ralph Lauren
Just
chunk
when she did
with
the
that
chubby cheeks. I have to make sure the cheeks stay chubby.
the cheeky. You put him between pillows. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Hey, what's up?"
Oh, he's so chunky.
I know he's too cute.
I miss him. I want to go sniff his head.
Go smell his head. He has a very pettable head. I will like a dog.
Oh,
Jesus God. No, he smells so good. I'll see you on Saturday. I will come early so I can pinch the cheekies.
yeah. If you want, like, yeah, we can hang.
We're leaving early in the morning from AC, so I'll just have Gino just drop me by you guys maybe in the afternoon, and then I can squish the cheekies.
Yeah, and then I'll drive us there, and then the train back. You can train back from Mount Kisco if you want.
Yeah, perfectly easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Thank you for watching Nightlife. I know this was a slightly different show than what we normally do, but join us next Thursday. We will certainly be back in either Manchester or a similar city.
Yes, something along those lines. Or if you have suggestions for where we should go, you tell us. We'll go wherever the wind takes us. And you must do a baking stream, Chrissy. You must make pies live on the air.
Okay, I'm going to think about what kind of pie.
Okay.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching Nightlife. We appreciate you. Thanks for all the super chats and all the funny comments. We see them. We may not always, shout them out.
You had us cracking up, all of you.
Yeah, but we see you. We see you in the chat.
We feel you. We hear you.
We feel you and hear you. Tune in to Friday Night Tights tomorrow, Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern on Nerdrotics channel. Going to be a big show. We got Star Wars Theory on. We're going to discuss the end of Acolyte. Maybe I will do a funny character. Wait and see. Tune in. And it's Timcast on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And yes, you know the thing.
You know the thing.
Love you guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye.